Both of my great-grandfathers have been a part of that study. My roots in environmental health come from my great-grandfathers. They were sharecroppers, and then later they were able to own land for their family for generations to come. My ancestors' connection to the land has given me a strong care for our environment and how that environment influences human health. I am a fierce advocate for equitable treatment for all. The ways in which COVID-19 ravaged Black communities showed that we have underlying vulnerabilities when something like a pandemic hits. The path from tragedy to triumph travels along the path of learning.
Hello everyone, my name is Kendarius Ivan. I'm a political science psychology major hailing from Tuskegee.
My name is Brooklyn Berria. I am an animal science major hailing from Villa Rica, Georgia.
And today we just like to take the time out to thank everyone for their support and the To Be Initiated Uniform Fund.
And we would like to thank all of the donors and family and friends who donated in order to help us get new uniforms so we could voluntarily. As a freshman, it felt real and it felt like, putting on a uniform for the first time and being an official, in an official Marshall Kimpton Piper uniform, it just felt real and it felt amazing. And it just felt like I was really a part of the band.
As an upperclassman Piper and section leader, I came in my freshman year wearing my father's uniform. So it's a great experience to be able to come in and get a brand new uniform and be able to go into my next 2 years as a Marshall Kimpton Piper. It's something that I can call my own.
We want to thank you for the alumni, family, and friends for your continued support of the Marshall Kimpton Piper Band, and we look forward to a bright future.
Good afternoon, everybody, from the campus of Alabama State University, 69 degrees, overlooking Interstate 85. It's the Turkey Day Classic between the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University and the Hornets of Alabama State University. It's been 9 years since these two teams have met here in Montgomery on Thanksgiving. Hello, everybody. I'm Frank Lee, along with Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew. We're just moments away from the Turkey Day Classic here on the campus of Alabama State University. Good afternoon, Ken Woodard.
All right, good afternoon, Frank. Good afternoon, Drew. Drew. It's a beautiful day. It's football weather, and this is the Battle of 85. I was talking to some of the Alabama State fans, and this is the highway that take us from Tuskegee to Montgomery. And guess what? This is the Battle of 85 today, and all bets is off. What we're going to have today is a game where schedules don't matter, doesn't matter. Our records do not matter because this is the Battle of 85.
It's a battle of Interstate 85, a rivalry that dates back over 100 years. These two teams have met consistently on Turkey Day Classic. An interruption several years ago, the game went to the Labor Day Classic, and now Ken and AD, we're back here on Turkey Day, and it's an exciting afternoon for football. Beautiful weather. The bands are jubilant. The fans are jubilant. The fans are still coming into the Alabama State Stadium. Golden Tiger fans, along with the Hornet fans, are here this afternoon to witness this very, very outstanding contest here in Montgomery, Alabama.
You know, they say this is the Battle of 85, but TU owns this series, winning it almost a 2-1 clip, winning 63 of
the numbers, Drew.
63 of the 101 times that these two teams have played each other. And, being a transplant to the South, I used to wonder, how y'all play football on Thanksgiving? Until I actually showed up at one of these things. And it's just like, it's a tradition like none other, getting up in the morning, eating, parade, football game, then dinner and bragging rights.
It's an outstanding day, not only for the Hornets of Alabama State, but it's a very special day for the Golden Tigers. If the Golden Tigers are successful, guys, this afternoon, it will be win 700 for the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University. Ken and AD.
Outstanding. And actually, we forgot, I do have to go back in the history, Frank, and you can verify this, is also this was the black belt, the Highway 80, take us from Tuskegee to Montgomery as well. When we didn't have the 85, before 85 was here, and one of the first games that came through from 1940s when they originally started the Turkey Day Classic, 85 was not here. So in present time, we're at 85, but before it was the black belt of Highway 80. Much love to them.
Well, we're overlooking Interstate 85, just a few moments away from kickoff. Willie Slater will take on Travis Pearson. Travis Pearson has taken over after Don Hill Ely was relieved of his coaching responsibility several seasons ago. So this will be the first time that Willie Slater and Travis Pearson will meet here in this historic Turkey Day Classic in Montgomery, Alabama. The Marching Crimson Pipers are here along with the Marching Alabama State Hornet Band as we watch the teams entering the field. Golden Tigers clad in their white jerseys with crimson numerals and crimson pants. Alabama State in their black jerseys, white numerals and white pants. The Hornets of Alabama State will kick it off, guys, to the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University. This ball game is just a few seconds away.
Football, baby.
As we prepare the kickoff, as we indicated, here's the kick. He kicks it off. It's going to be taken by the Golden Tigers on the 10, the 15, the 20. Brought down on the 23-yard line, the Golden Tigers. That will be number 5 for Tuskegee University. That's going to be Steve Hodges is going to be the kickoff return guy. And the guy from Park Crossing High School, Ken and AD, is playing in front of his hometown crowd here in Montgomery, Alabama.
With also Steve Hodges, I got to give him credit for it. 1,000-yard receiver. That's not oftenly done a lot of times in the collegiate career, and he's one of those guys that fit in that mold, and he's set his legacy for himself. Great job, Steve Hodges.
Golden Tigers will have it 1st and 10. The ball will be on the 25-yard line of Tuskegee University. Getting the starting nod for the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee will be number 10, Lewis Williams. He's a sophomore, 195-pounder. He's 6'4". He will take on the responsibility of quarterbacking for the Golden Tigers. Here's the play. It's a fumble. First play of the game. Golden Tigers fumble the football but fall on it. A bad exchange, and let's see who will come up with it. Golden Tigers come up. That's going to be number 10. Lewis Williams comes back up with the football, and that's going to be something that we cannot afford to have today in this contest. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The ball is on the 25-yard line. Second play of the game. Williams sends wide receivers either side, two to the near side, one to the far side. Here's the play. Williams takes the snap, gives it up to number 8. That's going to be Avante Patterson. Patterson picks up 2 yards for the Golden Tigers. It's going to bring up third down and about 5 for the Golden Tigers. The ball is on the 30-yard line, Ken.
Yeah, and Frank, I got to give you credit. The offensive lineman, you got Nate Harris, the senior, that's been playing every position. He's at the starting center now, but he didn't play left guard. He played right guard. Coming out of senior year, and he's doing a great job on that front line, trying to put something together and keep that cohesiveness, because you got to have it in the front line.
Here's
and Nate
play.
Harris has been doing a great job on that job.
Third down
great
and
job,
5.
Nate.
Play action. Fires it out in. And out of the hands, the intended receiver was Jamal Pritchard for the Golden Tigers. That's going to bring up the punting team for the Golden Tigers. The Golden Tigers are going to send a Duff back, Ryan Duff, who's had an outstanding career this year, punting the ball off for the Golden Tigers back deep for Alabama State. It's going to be number 87. That's going to be Sean Mays. Mays will stand inside of his 30-yard line. Duff will kick it from the 15. Here's a snap. Ryan Duff in punt formation. Duff punts it off, kicks it to the side. It's going to take a Golden Tiger bounce. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets of Alabama State. It's going to be marked around the 37-yard line for the Hornets, Ken.
Yes, and you know, you got Steve Hodges having this is his senior year. This is one of his last games we played here, graduating his senior year, and he's coming back here, and he was the first guy down on the field to make sure that ball didn't go any farther.
Okay.
Great job.
Thought we were going to have a TV timeout.
No timeout. Let's going to go 1st and 10 for the Hornets. The ball is going to be inside of the 38-yard line, 37 rather. Here's the play, 1st and 10. The give is to the first man through. He's stopped by the Golden Tigers. That's going to be Akeem Dixon. Dixon on the carry. He met a host of Golden Tigers, Ken and AD. Great defensive effort by the Tigers.
Yeah, you get what Mr. T say, we're going to inflict pain. We're going to inflict pain on them. Good job by Woodley on number 15 linebacker and not getting an over-excessive penalty.
2nd down and 4. Here's the play. Hornets give again to number 3. That's going to be Strong on the run for Alabama State. And looks like he'll pick up an Alabama State first down. First down for the Hornets, 1st and 10. The ball will be marked. Let's see, it's going to be marked on the 48-yard line. 47, corrected myself. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Hornets have receivers either side. Play action. Hornets get rushed. He's going to be sacked. Throws it off. Gets it off at the last minute. Avoids the sack, but he's going to be stopped inside of the 48-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Great offensive effort by Alabama State's quarterback. He got it off. That was number 12. Joe Owens got it off just as he received that hit from the Golden Tigers.
Let me tell you, Frank, that was a great job. That's a second effort because that was a great call, and the guys executed very well. Our Golden Tigers defense executed that defense call by Coach Powell very well, and they was able to get that play. And it was second effort.
On 2nd and 5, it's going to be caught inside of the 8-yard line. The Hornets on a big pass play. It's going to be caught by number 10, Isaac, and he gets inside of the 8-yard line. Great pass play by Alabama State. Get some, let's see, they're going to mark it inside of the, it's going to be on the 10-yard line.
They're coming quick.
Here's a play, 1st and 10 from the 10. The give is up to number 2. That's going to be Jakari Merritt for Alabama State. He gets it inside of the 5. And Alabama State is executing well offensively, guys. They'll get it inside the red zone. The ball is going to be
Watch that
marked
hurry-up defense they
on the
doing,
3.
Frank.
Here's the play.
The hurry-up defense. Boom.
Play action. Throws it to the corner. It's going to be overthrown. Incomplete. Intended receiver for Alabama State was Keenan Isaac. And Isaac was in the corner of the end zone. And quarterback for Alabama State, Joe Owens, could not thread the needle. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
That was a great job. And Alabama State is trying to get the defense off balance there by running them quick plays with no huddle. And that's when you got to have communication and have unity on your team. And this is the time of the year you got to be able to use that unity to make the plays and be a golden tiger that you are.
Owens has receivers in either side, takes a snap, gives, play action, throws it. It's going to be caught.
And that's being the
golden
golden tiger.
tiger.
That's what I'm talking about, being the golden tiger. You bend, don't break. But when they come at you, you adjust and adapt and overcome. And that was a great job by the Tuskegee Golden Tigers defense. Great calling, great execution.
Screen pass broken up by the Golden Tigers. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
They're going for it.
And Alabama State is going for it. Quarterback Owens under center, 4th down and 1. Ball is on the 3-yard line. Steps it off, calling signals. Golden Tigers making adjustments. And he walks in. Touchdown Hornets. Alabama State sends number 3 in the end zone. That's going to be Akeem Dixon. Goes in from 3 yards. It's going to be touchdown ASU. We got a 6-0 ball game with 9:55 in the first quarter, guys.
Great, yes. Great execution. Alabama State coming out with the game plan, and we're gonna have to stop that because we're gonna see this again and come fourth quarter, Frank, we make our adjustments at halftime, and we'll see how we play 4 quarters of football.
Here's the PAT. It's up. He splits the uprights. Number 53, Hunter Hansen, makes the PAT. We have a 7-0 ball game, and just like that, Alabama State with 9:55 drives it in. We have a 6-0 ball game. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
The real reason why I went after Comcast and Charter, it didn't have anything to do with my cable networks. It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs, and Comcast did not accept it, and that would have made a lot of money for these black colleges. Absolutely. And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. And when they didn't do that, that's when I came off the bench and said, okay, I'm gonna light you up like a Christmas tree. Mm-hmm. Okay? That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I don't know. I just knew that these black, right? I knew that these black colleges were going to benefit, and these black kids were going to get the education that they deserved and not have to pay.
This is the BCSN Pod Zone, your place for the news, views, and conversations about all things related to HBCU athletics. Here are the BCSN Sports Wrap, Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab, Knights of the Round Table, the pregame show, the Carlos Brown Show, the ONG, Strike Zone, and more in one place. We are changing the way you consume HBCU sports, one broadcast at a time.
misdirection call, guys, on that last play? Something went wrong in that last
Actually,
last call.
what Frank is that Alabama State defense did a thing. They showed blitz from the right, and they put 8 in the box, and they came back and they put 7 in the box, and they brought the blitz from the backside, and they had good double coverage on the receiver coming across the field, and he had no. That's really pretty much as a coverage sack sometimes when there's nobody can throw it to, and when he thought he can get open, and that was good delivery, and he calls the timeout now because he's frustrated because the defense is and the communication is not there, and that's a good job by the quarterback making his call. He called a timeout. When he called a timeout, he understands the essence of the game and what he's trying to do. And so now he's explaining to the referee those things is a sign of a good quarterback. That's a winner, and you make it being aware of your surroundings.
It's 3rd down and 12, and that misdirection caused the Golden Tigers to lose 2 yards on that play, but they call timeout. They're going to regroup, talk it over to the offensive coordinator. That's Willie Slater. We're going to take a break. Let's pause. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure.
$1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Live on the campus of Alabama State University, where the Hornets lead the Golden Tigers 7-0 in the Turkey Day Classic here in Montgomery, Alabama. 7-10 remains in the first. Golden Tigers with the football, 3rd down and 12. Tigers have receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side, 2 backs, and Lewis Williams will call the signals. The ball is on the 48-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Here's Williams on a long count, makes adjustments. Here's Williams. It's a pass. He drops back, throws across the top end, and out of the hands.
Gotta catch that one, fellas.
It was a pass thrown to Montrell and couldn't get a handle on it. That's going to bring in Ryan Duff to do the punting chores for the Golden Tigers. Great thrown pass there from Lewis Williams, but couldn't get a handle on it. Duff will have to punt it off with 7:04 in the first. Duff will stand on his own 30-yard line, back deep for Alabama State. Will stand on his 15-yard line. That'll be Robert McMahon. Here's Duff's punt. It's going to take a bounce and spin. I think
that went off the side of his foot there, Frank.
It did. It's going to be taken inside of the 32-yard line. Alabama State will operate 1st and 10. Let's see where they will get the official spot. And we'll let you know. It looks like it's going to be in the neighborhood of the 32-yard line. It is 1st and 10 for ASU. They have a football. Here's a play. Trips to the right. Play action. Little delayed call there, and Golden Tigers defended well. They read defensively well. They're going to get it maybe. They may pick up a couple on that play. It'll be second down, and they'll give them 3, 2nd and 7. The ball will be marked inside of the 35-yard line of Alabama State. Here's a play. Go ahead.
I'm think they can throw it up top, but they're still trying to establish that
play
ground
action.
game. And this is something that good job. Good. They handling that ground game, Frank. They trying to make sure Bama State need to control the ground game to continue to totally dominate. They took it up top for a great throw, Frank. But the ground game has not developed yet, and they're trying to get that going on. And Golden Tigers defense is doing a great job.
Owens called his own numbers, trips to the right.
Got to give
two receivers to the left. Apollon on that tackle for the Golden Tigers. Here's Owens. 3rd down and 4. Owens sets up, throws it, has a man open. He gets inside, and he is going to get the Alabama State first down, move the chains. It's going to be first down Hornets.
Yep. Oh, so you guys going to forgive me for not mentioning my linebackers on the play there, huh? Correct?
Go right ahead. Mention your linebackers.
The Apollon brothers. How you forget them?
No, I didn't forget them.
How does the linebacker forget the linebackers?
But we can't win by ourselves. But we definitely set the pace by hitting folks.
Here's a play. Hornets have Owens with the football. Owens gives it up to Gut and picks up about 4 on that play. Number 36 for ASU. That's going to be Manley on the carry. Manley from over in Opelika, Alabama, went to Opelika High School on that carry. Here's Owens on a count. Owens. Quick snap, throws it, hands it up to Gut, and open field, and another first down. The Hornets pick up about 16 yards on that play. It'll move it to, let's see where the spot will be, guys. Hornets do a very good job of moving the football. They'll get a spot inside of the 30 of the Golden Tigers.
And you love to have a guy like Carl Matthews back there, graduating senior, to make your calls and back there and make sure that play doesn't get as far as it can go and break it away. Great job by Carl Matthews.
Owens gives it up to Gut again to number 36 for the Hornets, and he does a very good job. That's going to be
it's Manley once again.
Manley once again, the young man from Opelika, Alabama, on the carry, picks up another Hornets first down.
Check that. He's from Union Springs. The other 36 is from Opelika.
Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. He's from Union Springs, Alabama.
That's even worse because he's been a rival twice to Tuskegee.
BTW.
Bullitt County High School
outstanding.
Alabama State.
3:52 in the first. Owens has it 1st and 10. 3:47 clock shows in the first. Hornets have it first down from the 10. Here's the play. Throws long. It's going to be caught. Touchdown ASU.
That was easy.
Throws it to the corner. There's a penalty on the play. That's going to be number 9, connected with Owens. That's going to be Knight. He's 5'8", 181-pounder.
He's on the play.
From Park Crossing. Let's see what the call is, guys. We're waiting the call from the officials. 3:32 in the first.
Okay. Linebacker on
the coverage. Don't think his mic was working there.
Yeah, I don't think his mic was working. 13-0 is your score. Hornets out front in the first. Alabama State's going to be penalized.
Remain first down.
And no touchdown. Cancel that touchdown, guys.
Great coverage by the linebacker. Okay, can I say my linebacker on the coverage on the wide receiver? Great coverage, and that was a great throw. But when you put a linebacker on the wide receiver and in the
15 yards, that's going to put.
That's a challenge.
It is. Hornets give it again. Give it again to number 3, and he finds his way. That's going to be Akeem Dixon. For the Hornets. He gets it inside of the 6, and the penalty nullified that touchdown for the Hornets. Strike it. It's 3:14 left in the first. Hornets out front of the Tigers 7-0 as the Hornets have it inside of the 6. It's going to be 2nd and 6 with 3:03 in the first. Quarterback Dixon has receivers either side. Dixon on a long count. Steps off, calls the signals. Dixon gives it again.
Good job.
And the
Eight in
Golden
the box,
Tigers stack the box and nowhere to go, guys. Number 3, Strong, that's going to be Dixon again for the Hornets. He got nowhere. Coach Powell's defense
Frank,
did a good job reading that.
He put them into place, and all they got to do is make the play. Execute.
3rd down and 5,
Yeah, great
2:29. Great job. 3rd and 5, 2:25 in the first. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, and A.D. Drew. It's Turkey Day Classic 2021 from the new Alabama State University Stadium. Quarterback Dixon. Here's a timeout on the field, and let's take a break. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network.
It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCU for these black colleges.
Absolutely.
And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. Okay. That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I
It's another sad day in America. Painful to be introduced to George Floyd during his last.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
A gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs.
Follow the Black College Sports live from the campus of Alabama State University, where the Hornets lead the Golden Tigers 7-0. It's 3rd down and 5 for the Hornets. The ball is on the Tuskegee 5-yard line. Here's Owens. Drops back, has time. He throws it easily. Touchdown. Found a receiver wide open. Ja'Cory Merritt walks in on an easy Alabama State touchdown. We have a 13-0 ball game with 2 minutes left in the first, guys.
Hey, Ken, tell me about playing a zone defense right there when Alabama State has the ball on the 5-yard line.
Yes, well sometimes it's good when you're reading, but you can't leave no part of the field unopen. You know, so you got to stay home. You got to stay home. You can't leave zone defense, Frank. I mean, zone C, Drew, is that you stay home. You got to stay in your area. Even if there's nobody in your area, you close it in, but never let nobody get outside you.
Here's a PAT. Hunter Hanson splits them. We have a 14-0 ball game with 2 minutes in the first. Let's pause on the Tuskegee.
Before we pause, Frank, the thing is that the defense did a great job. They had a second and third play, and they alternated, and that's how that guy got open over there, because he seen the field was open. And when that happens sometimes when you got first coverage on the first go round, Drew. But great job. Excuse me. Go ahead.
That was a misassignment, though. Either way you put it.
It was zone. If you're playing zone, baby, you play in the area and you don't leave your area, regardless if you didn't cover it for the first 2 seconds, but you got 2.5 seconds. You got 3 seconds. You got to keep that baby covered.
I got you.
Good job,
Mr. Frank Lee. I got a message from St. Louis, Missouri, from a Mr. Edward Drew, who wanted to tell you hello.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said hello. I think that guy's you have some connection with him, don't you?
Just a little bit. Same last name, same genes,
Like to say hello to Ed Drew in the state of Missouri. We sat together on a mini Golden Tiger basketball games. Here's a catch. It's going to be taken by fair catch. It will be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers from the 25. Well, AD and Ken, this game right now with 14-0 in the first, the Golden Tigers are going to have to make something happen pretty quickly. Don't want to go into the second half with Alabama State with that much of advantage. It's going to have to be Golden Tigers going to have to get that offensive clicking and doing something good to get on the scoreboard.
But one thing is we have seen this team play from behind. Play very good from behind, at certain points of times this year. We remember Alabama A&M, how they were able to make that big comeback on A&M down in Mobile earlier this year.
Here's a play. Here's Lewis Williams. Williams goes over the top, and nobody was home. That was, again, another misassignment. Almost ended up in the hands of the defensive back for Alabama State, guys. Those kind of plays we cannot have in this contest if we want to be competitive. 14-0 is your score. Minute 55 in the first. Second down and 10. Go ahead.
I got to ask this. Are we going to see Malik Davis today? They made the change up in Birmingham in Miles where we saw Malik Davis came in about the second quarter. You think we may see that same change today?
There's a possibility. Golden Tigers, the give again is to, it looks like, let's see who's going to come up with the ball. That's going to be Bryant. And had difficulty, guys, getting a footing. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 11. Lost a yard on that play. Minute 34 in the first. Ball is on the 24-yard line. 14-0 is your score. We're at Alabama State University in the Turkey Day Classic on the campus of Alabama State, where the Hornets have dominated the Tigers 14-0. Here's a play, 3rd and 11. Williams drops back, wants to throw, has time, lets it fly. It's going to be overthrown, and the intended receiver, the closest man in the vicinity, was number 4 for the Golden Tigers. That's going to be, who is going to be number 4? Or was it number 4?
Yes, but what I'm looking at, Frank, is that we really have to get in sync with that, because that ball was overthrown, and at that time, instead of getting the first down, we need to go deep. We're gonna have to open it up, and I guess they're gonna definitely be going to the chalkboard.
Here's Duff, stands on his own 8. Duff gets the punt off. He's gonna have to run and catch it. Back for the Hornets is number 87, and he goes into it, runs into coverage, and he's gonna be stopped around the 28-yard line. That's been the sole return guy for the Hornets today, Robert McMahon. McMahon was stopped inside. They're going to mark it. Let's see where the spot is going to be. Looks like it's going to be around the 28-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for ASU. It's been all but ASU in this contest. They lead the Tigers 14-0 with 57 seconds in the first.
The winner of today's game will actually own the series in this stadium, as the series has been tied 2-2 since they have moved the game from Crampton Bowl to their own stadium.
Here's the play. Thank you, AD. Joe Owens fires it out, a little screen pass. He gets a man, finds a man open. It's going to be Jakari Merritt. And Owens connects with Merritt. That play gets inside of the 38-yard line. Looks like it's going to be a 9-yard gain for ASU. Not good enough for a first down, but it's going to be 2nd down for the Hornets. 2nd and 1. That play good for 9. Here's Owens. Has receivers either side. Owens takes his time, calls the signals for the Hornets, makes some adjustment, gives it again up the gut to number 36 for ASU, and that's the young man, Manley. Manley is from Union Springs, Alabama.
And who made that tackle?
Indeed, old Manley, Bullock County.
Yeah, he didn't have to change the mascot. He went from a Bullock County Hornet to an Alabama State Hornet.
Didn't even have to change colors.
The colors are the same. Like to say hello to all our friends down in Union Springs, Alabama. Ron Smith, big Alabama State booster down in Union Springs, and we always kind of tease each other about this contest. He's a big Alabama State supporter. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Charmin Ultra Soft has so much cushiony softness, it's hard for your family to remember they can use less.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin. Oh, excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Sorry.
Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less, so it's always worth it.
Now, what did we learn about using less?
You gotta roll it back, everybody.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with
My
Charmin?
God, it's another sad day in America. Painful to be introduced to George Floyd during his last breath with a cop's knee on his neck.
On his neck.
He deserves so much more.
So much
How
more.
many black lives have to be taken before something is done?
We are not a threat.
I am shaking as I type.
This has got to stop.
We are sick of it.
I just want us all to live. Death will not stop until the powers that be are finally held accountable.
Don't look away from the truth until every one of us are free from white supremacy.
The world stands with you.
Criminalizing and killing of black and brown bodies is not new. It's as old as America. It's just getting filmed more.
Do you know what it feels like to be hunted? To have a new hashtag for a dead black person every single day? How does one plan a life if they aren't sure they will have a life to plan?
Trayvon Armstrong, Deborah Dance,
Megan Flynn,
Maya
Hall,
Michelle Lee
Stephanie Clark,
Megan
Melinda Castillo, Tina Webster,
Breonna Taylor. George Floyd. His name was George Floyd. Say his name.
Say his name.
George Floyd. Say his name.
Say their names.
Once again, and always, we fight for justice.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Rest in power, beautiful. You didn't deserve this.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Follow the Black College Sports Network and all of our shows on YouTube. You can find us at MyJBN Online and on all social media at MyBCSN1.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
When you're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics, there's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
Let's get back to getting ticks and
Live action on the campus of Alabama State University, where the Hornets lead the Golden Tigers 14-0 at the beginning of the second. It's 1st and 10 for the Hornets, for the Golden Tigers rather. Ball is on the 42-yard line, and brand new quarter. Golden Tigers will have an opportunity to generate some offense, trailing 14-0. It's all been but Alabama State. The Hornets with the football again. I'm sorry. Here's Owens. 1st and 10. Here's Owens. Darts back. Has time. Dances. Evades several. It's going to be caught. Inside. It's going to be caught inside of the 48-yard line. It'll be close to an ASU first down. If not one at all, it'll be pretty close.
And good job. What you spoke of earlier, Drew, is that in the zone defense, you got to know where the individuals that come in your zone area, and that was a good call by Alabama State.
Here's Owens, 2nd down and 1. Owens finds a man open. He goes inside. He will go all the way. Touchdown ASU. And just like that, Alabama State is in the end zone for the 3rd time.
Yes, true.
I ain't got nothing to say, man. You know, somebody need to do a gut check and find
Tevin Sharp.
Find something out there. I want to say find some heart, but we are making mistakes that we should not be making in Week 11, fellas. As Alabama State is getting ready to go for 2, it looks like.
Hornets will go for 2. Owens. And they won't get it.
He did not get it. They did not call that a touchdown. They called him down at the 1.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Good. I looked at the scoreboard and so it hadn't changed.
I thought
so
the scoreboard was slow.
He didn't get in. Let me correct myself. No touchdown. Hornets have it 3rd down, 2nd down and 1.
I need a scoop and score right here from Tuskegee.
I tell you, we need it. We need it.
Scoop and score.
A scoop and score.
Scoop and score.
I need the whole thing.
We'll put it into commission there.
2nd and goal for the Hornets. Quarterback Owens.
9 in the
Play
box.
action, throws to the corner. It's going to be broken up by the Golden Tigers. And number 4 did an outstanding job. Sean Cross, from his linebacker's position, broke up that Owens pass and saved 6 points that could have been given to the Hornets. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal for ASU. Quarterback Owens has it on the 1, 12:49. We're in the 2nd.
I like
Hornets trail 14-0. Golden Tigers making some adjustment. Here's a play. Here's Owens. He stopped in that typical Tuskegee traditional defense,
and you
know, is rising up for the occasion.
That's Carl Matthews,
and that's gonna force the Hornets to make a decision. Either they'll kick a field goal or they'll go for it. We'll wait and see. Looks like they're going to send
Looks like they send the big uglies out there. They're going to go for it, fellas.
They're going to go for it.
14-0
your score. Here's the separation when you separate the young men from the boys.
You talking about the Battle of 85. Are we going in it?
They're going to go for it. Interim quarterback Travis Pierce is just like a riverboat gambler. He has a lot of confidence in his Hornets.
This could be the turning point of the game.
4th and 2. Let's Golden Tigers got to stack them in. Quarterback Owens has a man in motion. They're trying to draw the Tigers offside, and I figured they were going to do just that. Alabama State calls timeout, and we're paused on the Tuskegee Digital Network. He's going to rethink that one.
Let's get back to getting ticks instead of watching flicks. Before we can safely get out there, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit GetVaccineAnswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your crew.
This is Ryan Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
Whether it's advice on managing your anxiety or tools to help you stay grounded, Coping-19 provides a range of resources and self-care tips to help you cope with this pandemic. We can help. Find the resources that work best for you at coping-19.org.
It's the show where we take you inside the game before the game begins. It's the pregame. with your hosts, Charles Bishop and Neely. So get ready because we pregame harder than the other show's party. It's the pregame.
Bounty versus the Old Family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
Made some readjustments. We'll kick a field goal here. Field goal kicker is in. They called timeout and rethought it. Here's the field goal. It's up. And it's good. Alabama State adds 3. We have a 17-0 ball game with 12:05 in the second. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
This is Carlos Brown, letting you know that we're on the move. You can now catch the Carlos Brown Show beginning this July on the Black College Sports Network each and every Saturday from 11 to 1 Eastern Time. That's 10 to 12 Central Time. Same time, new place. On Facebook at the Carlos Brown Show and Black College Sports Network. Online at www.mybcsn.net and on the BCSN app available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
Your ad could be ran here. MyJBN.com/support. MyJBN.com/support for more information.
Support the Black College Sports Network so we can continue to provide you coverage. Go to myjbn.com/support and be a part of the Black College Sports Network.
200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together we can be the change.
Have you had
back live from Montgomery, Alabama on the campus of Alabama State University where the Hornets just kicked a field goal. We have a 17-0 ball game. 12:05 in the second, as the Hornets will kick it off to the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. And Tuskegee's going to have to make something happen offensively, guys, pretty quickly and pretty fast and in a big hurry to get back in this contest. This game goes down to the wire on many occasions, but Golden Tigers are going to have to do their part. Here's the kick. It's going to be taken. Fair catch is going to be called, and the Golden Tigers will operate 1st and 10 for Tuskegee University. We saw another quarterback warming up on the sideline. Let's see what Willie Slater will do in regard to who will come in and call the signals for the Golden Tigers. We saw number 16 was quite impressive in Birmingham a couple weeks ago, Malik Davis.
And there's Malik.
And there he is. Malik Davis will come in for the Golden Tigers. Davis sends Hodges to the near side, to the far side is number 17, Pritchett for the Golden Tigers. Here's Malik Davis. Davis has it 1st and 10. Davis can thread it. Here's a play, gives it to Bryant. Bryant picks up about 3 on that play. It's going to bring up second down for the Tigers. 2nd and 8, picks up 2 yards. For Tuskegee University, 11:50 in the second.
I like to see them trying to move forward and get the plays going. But sometimes, hey, I want to beat you, so I got to do what I do. And can you stop me? That's what we need to do.
Here's Malik
Air it out.
Davis.
Air it out.
Davis
Throw it up.
sets up,
Throw it up.
has time. Malik throws it, and in the vicinity, and it was it hit the ground. I think
It hit the ground.
Yeah, but he threw it in the he threw it away, but it was almost in the hands of an opposing DB, a linebacker, and he's going to have to be a little bit careful in the way he passes the football, guys.
Well, he was just trying to get away from it to avoid a sack, and so that can understand it for the folks that cannot see what we see. To avoid that sack is get that ball out there, and it almost was an interception. I understand what you're saying, Frank, and I'm true with that, because trying to make a second effort can be a bad effort for you.
Here's a play. Here's Davis. Gives it to Bryant. Bryant finds room, and he gets it about 4 yards up the field. Long run by Bryant, his longest one a day, as Malik Davis is in for the Golden Tigers, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and that's going to bring in again Ryan Duff. He's been a busy guy punting the ball off for the Tigers today, and Duff has had an outstanding career this year for the Tigers. He's a sophomore out of Spanish Fort High School. Back deep for the Hornets of Alabama State. It's going to be number 6. That's going to be Keon Jones. Here's the play. Duff gets it, and Duff, that should be roughing.
No, they said he was blocked into him.
They said he ran into him, so no roughing the kicker, but it looked as if it could have been, but he, I guess, could not break his run. Wow. Alabama State returns it to the 25-yard line. Duff gets off a good punt. And the Hornets guys will operate 1st and 10. The ball will be marked inside. What do we have here, guys? We got timeout. Let's pause. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Have you had your Earth Blend coffee today? At Earth Blend Coffee, we take pride in offering you the very best of beans across the world, blended and roasted to perfection, giving you superior quality and satisfying and flavorful taste. Experience the world in one cup with Earth Blend Coffee.
Yeah. What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey! Lou, you think they ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
She acting like she know me. Oh, she must have heard about the way that I be. I pull her body to me slowly. Yeah, she whispered to me, are you ready for me? Don't even ask for me. I spend this cash probably. If you get loose, we can lose it out on this floor. So what you got for me? Cause we can both be in my kitchen, girl. Just listen first, I gotta see you.
We're back live. We're on the campus of Alabama State University, where the Hornets have led in this ball game 17-0. It's 10:25 in the second. And Hornets will have the football, and they will be have it 1st and 10. The ball will be on the 25-yard line as the Golden Tigers adjust defensively. Quarterback Owens, the sole signal caller for ASU.
4-3.
Has it 1st and 10. Play action, throws it. Has a man open around the 28-yard line, and that play good for about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. 10:25, guys. It's going to be good for 4. 2nd and 6, 10:22.
Good job.
in the second. Great job defensively for the Golden Tigers. Quarterback Owens has receivers either side. Golden Tigers making adjustments defensively. Here's Owens. Play action. And the back for ASU may get a very difficult yard on that play. We got a late flag. Yes, that flag is late. And looks like somebody might have been blocking from the back, but we'll see.
Let me see. Hey, and you got to get
Let's see what the officials.
Offense, number 11. Down counts, third down.
After the play.
After the play. Third down for the Hornets. It's going to mark the ball. They're going to move it back. It's going to be 15 yards, stepped off against the Hornets. It's going to move the ball back, guys, to the.
And the big thing about that, the down counts. So
down counts. That's big plus for the Tigers. It's going to bring the ball back to the 18-yard line. It'll be third down for ASU. 9:46 in the second. 17-0 is your score. Quarterback Owens has it. 3rd and 18. Third down and 18. The ball is on the 18-yard line. Here's Owens. Owens has pressure from the Tigers. He's sacked inside, brought down on the 12-yard line. He's going to lose 6 on that play. Great defensive surge and attack by the Tigers, guys.
And I like Coach Powell. He giving the discipline. We're down 17-0, and you finally made a play with a penalty and put us in position. So stay focused. You know, one play don't win no game. You got to stay focused on there.
Hey,
and I see them address those guys.
It's the first time Tuskegee may get good field position.
First,
fellas.
4th and 22, back deep for the Golden Tigers. It's going to be number 17. That's going to be Pritchett. And the Hornets will punt it off from their own end zone, and they're going to be assessed with 5 yards delay of gain. That's going to bring them back a little further. He will punt the ball from the tip edge of the rear of the end zone. The ball will be marked on the let's see where they're going to mark it.
Like about the 8.
It's going to be on the 8-yard line. Here's a punt. Pritchett deep for the Tigers. It is blocked.
Blocked. That's a safety.
It's a safety, and the Golden Tigers block the ASU punt. And guys, we may have a little surge here in the contest.
Roderick Stewart on the block.
Roderick Stewart, number 2. That nice free safety. Good hands, great feet. Not an aggressive guy.
We'll take it anywhere we can take it. 17-2 is your score. And as we look at the playback here, great effort by the Tigers, AD and Ken. Tell us what happened on that defensive, Ken Woodard.
Go ahead, Drew.
Well, it looks like they came with a left heavy rush, and Stewart just came in unblocked as the up man had 2 guys coming at him. He picked the wrong guy, unfortunately for him.
Rourke Stewart has always been that kind of guy. He's the guy that's the free safety kind of guy that comes on there. He gets your interceptions. He gets your man-to-man coverage. He deflect the ball, and he's that kind of kid that will make a play like that. And you leave him untouched, he gonna do some damage to you. And he did the damage that we needed to get done.
Also, looking back at that, looks like Alabama State just assumed Tuskegee was going to be in the return.
Sure, absolutely.
And Tuskegee was actually in. They had a block left, and they had to return right. So the block left actually worked for them. That side is the people on the Alabama State's right side released.
17-2 is your score with 8:26 in the second. And the Hornets will kick it off to the Tigers, and the Golden Tigers will have an opportunity after that 2-point bonus to make something happen offensively as they trail by 15 in this Turkey Day Classic on the campus of ASU. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be taken by Hodges. Hodges has a crease, stutter steps. He's brought down around the 45-yard line. The young man
From
playing
where?
at Home Park Crossing
Homeboy.
is exciting the
Outstanding.
hometown crowd
Way
here
to
in
go.
the Alabama State Stadium. Puts the Golden Tigers, guys, in perfect field position.
You know, I wonder if he's going to actually ride the bus back to Tuskegee or just go to Mama House while he down here.
I think the latter. I think the latter. He's going home, and you know, that turkey will taste a bit greater and better if we can win this ball game.
Well said.
Second down,
Well said.
first down and 10 from the 47-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Malik Davis has receivers either side. Davis will call the signals for the Tigers. Malik drops back, play action. He is going to be hit and sacked. He's from the blind side. Davis was sacked there. And Alabama State showed blitz guys, and they saw a little weakness in
the
that
backside. They come from the backside. You know, that's how I made my money, from the backside. And that's great job. And a lot of linebackers we had come through here. Coach Powell is one of those linebackers that we had. So many linebackers that came through here. Ricky Jones going back, that come from that backside. And close-in speed. That close-in speed was a great job.
Second and 19. Ball is on the 36-yard line of the Tigers. Davis will have to regroup and make up for that last sack. Davis fires out, tries to find his tight end open, and the intended receiver was going to be, actually, that's going to be
86.
Number 86, Vamar Cadet, new receiver in for the Tigers. It's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down. The ball is on the 36-yard line. 3rd and 21, 7:23 in the second. Hornets lead the Tigers 17-2. Turkey Day Classic from Montgomery, Alabama. Frank Lee, along with Ken Woodard, trying to get these Golden Tigers on the right road here in the second. 3rd and 21. Here's a play. Here's Davis, and there's a flag on the field. Looks like delay of game, guys.
Yes.
And that's going to step off 5 yards against the Tigers, and can't have a bunch of penalties and get back in this ball game. You know, we talked about being penalty-free and mistake-free and holding on to the ball. All of those are factors that win a contest. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 26, 7:21, ball on the 31-yard line of the Tigers. Here's Davis. Has time, steps out of the pocket, but gets in trouble. He's going to be brought down. And for a loss is Alabama State, again from the blind side, show blitz, Ken.
Yeah, show blitz, but that was a coverage sack there because they had only 3 wide receivers out there, and 2 was double. They double covering Steve Hodges because he's a threat, and Jamal Pritchard, they had underneath coverage on him and guy on top, and he's gonna have to make some adjustments, and they definitely will make them adjustments when
Duff will punt it from his own 9-yard line, and Duff has been a busy guy. Here's Ryan, and this time, guys, now come on now. He got it this time. It's about time.
Yeah.
Roughing the punter.
Okay.
Roughing the punter. Big break for the Tigers. The second time it happened. This time it worked. Golden Tigers get a breath of life.
46-yard punt down.
They get a breath of life, guys.
Yes, they do. But that's not going to win the game. That's just going to keep you in the game. But you got to make the plays. You got to execute. And
we have a 5-yard penalty. Running into the kicker on the defense, number 17. 5-yard penalty.
Running into the kicker. 5 yards assessed.
Not roughing the pass. Not roughing the kicker. Okay.
Well, 6:26 in the second. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, along with A.D. Drew, the Hornets dominate the first half of this ball game. 17-2 is your score. Golden Tigers are trying to activate and get something going here in the Turkey Day Classic as the Marching Crimson Pipers get ready to take on the field for halftime and clad in beautiful new uniforms, and we're going to see an exciting halftime show. They've been missing in action for a couple of games, maybe 3 or 4.
Yes.
Last time we saw them, we were at Central State.
That is correct, and they did a great job. I would look forward to their performance. They did a great job, and and Frank, you can know better than I do that Tuskegee is known for the students to fight for what they believe in, and that's one of the passions of coming to Tuskegee is standing up for what you believe in, and you come here to mold you and better you and grow. And so it's not that the storm, but sometimes you have to weather the storm, and or you may be the storm to get things to the next level. And I really admire the band for standing up and taking a risk, because the college students, they're only going to be here for such a period of time, and they took forward. And some things need to be known and addressed, and that's what we do in life. So
there were some challenges, Ken. There were some challenges
yes.
that the Marching Crimson Pipers had this year. They were able to overcome those challenges. The administration sat down with student leaders, and they were able to resolve some of the circumstances. They're going to work on trying to better serve the Marching Crimson Piper Band. A lot of the wishes have been met. A lot of them will be met, and that's the sign of when the student body and the administration can come together
as one
and try to solve these challenges. And the good thing about it is we see a Marching Crimson Piper Band with a brand new uniform, brand new product on the field today, and they look good.
And we're going up under our President Dr. Morris as one Tuskegee. And the question I want to ask you about Tom Joyner back in the day when they took possession of the Board of Trustees. I was a young cat. I wasn't old enough to, but some of that history you might be familiar with, where the student body at Tuskegee tried to express themselves.
Yeah, that was a little before Tom Joyner's time, though.
Okay,
I do remember that. There was a situation where there was some, demonstration on the campus, and in the end, the students were able to voice through protest their viewpoint, and they got some things done. And it was a point in time where that was used to take care of a situation. But now let's take care of this situation.
Oh.
Alabama State fumbles the football, but they fall back on it. Let's take care of this challenge right now, guys. And the Golden Tigers are trying to get back in this revolution, this game with the Hornets. Tigers trail 17-2, 6:05 left in the second, as Tuskegee University tries to defend the Hornets. Second down and 13 for ASU. Hornets have 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback Owens makes some adjustments. Golden Tigers defend, and he flip it out to his receiver. It's going to be caught on the 31-yard line, defending good for the Golden Tigers, who is going to be Antonio Kennan. Kennan on that tackle, on that screen pass from quarterback Owens. Third down and 6 for the Hornets of ASU. 5:20 clock runs. 3rd and 8. Ball is on the 32-yard line of ASU. Quarterback Owens has receivers either side. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's Owens. He drops back. Golden Tigers show blitz, and he spins around on the run. Owens throws it, and it's going to be caught inside of midfield. Second effort after he received pressure. Owens released the football. He's going to pick up a first down, and the Hornets will have it 1st and 10 from midfield.
And DeVar Hamilton, the DN, he wish he could have that one back, because you put your hands on him, you want to really put him down. And that was, the quarterback was very elusive at that time and was able to make a good throw.
Hornets with the football from midfield. Here's Owens. Owens on a delayed play, and gives it to the first man through. And let's see who's going to come up with the football. That's going to be, looks like that's going to be number 9. That's going to be, well, let's see here.
I really like the way the defense. Alabama State is trying to make a move right now, but they really can't get that together. The Golden Tigers is coming together and they settling down, and we're gonna have an amazing second half coming in.
Second down and 7. Here's Owens. He gives again to number 6,
Yeah,
the
baby.
last ball carrier. It's gonna be Jones. He's on the roster actually as Rodney Eccles.
Okay.
No, it's gonna be Kieron Jones. He's the offensive guy on the roster. They have dual numbers, and that's what delayed me from calling this name. He shows on the roster as a wide receiver. Second down and 3 for the Hornets. The ball is on the 46-yard line of ASU. Quarterback Owens has it 3:15 in the second. Hornets with the football, has receivers 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Hornets going to be rushed heavily. He gets out of traffic, rolls down, but he's going to be stopped as he met Macmillan head on. Ken Woodard.
It was after he got the first down, though.
But he got a first down.
He got a first down.
He took a little pressure, but in the midst of all of that,
y'all be cutting up.
He was
now.
able to pick
But
up a first
Do you hear
down.
that? Do you hear that smack? We heard the smack up here.
Yeah, but that smack ain't
Smack
good.
is worth it if I get the
Smack
first
ain't
down,
good
though,
when you
Brent.
give up a first down, Ken.
Oh, yeah, you got to get a first down. First down is going to happen in the game.
Yeah.
But
We
lay
gotta
that
eliminate
leather
those.
on there. I love the lay the leather. Good job, cornerback.
First and 10 for Orange. Throws it out. Screen pass to number 1. That's going to be Jeremiah Hickson. He's going to be brought down by Antonio Kennan. 2:21 in the second. Ball game still remains 17-2. Hornets have a 15-yard
timeout.
15-point advantage over the Tigers. Let's pause. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles.
We're back live here on the campus of Alabama State University. Alabama State with the football pass caught inside of the 30-yard line. That's going to be Kieron Jones for ASU. And Jones has it. 17-2 is your score. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Owens and the Hornets have receivers 2 to either side. Owens on a long count drops back, has pressure from the Tigers, but he finds a man open around the 32. That's going to be Hickson again. And it's going to be good enough for an ASU first down.
And they're moving the chains. A great pass rush. I like that number 25. He's been doing a great job. He comes off there, Darren Peterson. He's a senior, and I really like Darren Peterson. He just doesn't get as much playing time, but he gave some great pressure on the quarterback.
Here's Owens for the Hornets. 1st and 10 from the 27. Owens rolls to his left. He finds number 1 again, but he's going to trap it.
Oh,
my goodness.
That's a flag right there.
That's going to be
extracurriculars going
little
on.
extracurricular. Alabama State's going to get 15 yards stepped off against them easily.
Don't go too fast. They may call it offsetting and call it on both of them.
I don't think they're going to call it offsetting because
let's see.
We'll see. We'll see. That was obviously against the Hornets.
A black and number 1 white.
Let's see what they're
black
going
and number 1 white. I think they're going to call it both ways.
Well, I think you're right, A.D. Drew.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams.
Okay.
Number 8 on the offense and number 1 on the defense.
You called it.
Those penalties offset.
Offset. A.D. Drew, you were right.
Yeah.
I apologize for questioning your analysis.
Oh, duh, please don't apologize. 'Cause I just happen to, hey, a broke clock is right twice a day, so.
Yeah,
okay.
I've heard it
That's
all.
one for the book.
121.
That's one for the book.
In the second, offsetting penalties, tempers flaring here at this Turkey Day Classic. 1st and 10, ball on the 27. Golden Tigers are trying to get back in this contest. It's been all Alabama State guys thus far. Quarterback Owens has receivers 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's Owens.
Oh, good
Pass
tip.
broken up by the Golden Tigers. Give number 15 credit.
That's
Woody
right.
Applebaum, one of Ken Woodard's linebackers, broke it up.
The W2s up in there, Woody and Wesley.
That's
Great
number
job.
15 for y'all on the score sheet.
Exactly, which is Woody. But I like them both, 14 and 15. They tag team, the twins, doing a great job.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10, 107 left in the second. Hornets 17, Tigers 2. Turkey Day Classic. We're off I-85 in Montgomery, Alabama. Here's the play. Quarterback Owens drops back, wants to throw, has a man open inside of the 20, and he's going to be slung down, but he catches the pass. That's going to be number 9, Joshua Knight for ASU, and they move the ball.
1 yard short.
Going to be a yard shy of the first down. 48 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd down.
Nickel defense.
And 1. There's a nickel. Here's Owens. Play action. He gets to 1. Picks up a first down. That'll stop the clock. And he's going to be brought down by a host of Tigers inside of the – he's going to be around the 17, 18-yard line. They have a timeout left.
I noticed the clock didn't stop on the first down, which is
still running.
Yeah, it should have stopped to the ball.
Still
was
running.
But this
clock
this is
still
home
runs.
clock.
Owens will call the signals. 17, 16-second clock runs. Here's the play. Owens drops back, throws to the corner. It's going to be almost intercepted. Broken up by, that's going to be
number 2,
Need for Speed, Roderick Stewart. Broke it up from the corner.
Did you see where he came from?
Came from out of nowhere and broke it up.
Speed, baby.
That is what you call closing speed, because I swear he covered about 20 yards in the air while the ball was in the air.
Good read by Stewart.
Good read. Stewart has been known. He's been doing that from quite a few times.
Here are the Hornets. They're going to try a field goal with 7 seconds left. Golden Tigers are going to send all 11 in. Here's the field goal attempt. It's up. It's going to be good.
2 seconds left.
To 2 is your score. 2 seconds left before halftime. Hornets cash in with the field goal. They have an 18-point advantage of the Tigers. We have a 22 ball game for those of you who've just joined us. Golden Tigers got a safety, got 2 points. Hornets got 20. And Tuskegee's going to have to go in the locker room, and they're going to have to get motivated to come back and play a exciting half to take charge of this ball game, guys.
Yes, Frank, I believe they're going to do something they hadn't done before, is come back and win in the fourth quarter. And that'd be a great way. Coach Slater's he's been a great coach for us. He does what he do, and he's consistent. And I'm looking forward to him finishing out strong. And when they get in there, they get on that chalkboard, and we're going to see an exciting second half.
Well, we want to see a 700 ball game, guys. That's the most important thing, to win on Turkey Day and to win 700. It'll kind of cash in and consolidate and compensate, I guess a better word would be.
So would 700
for this challenge
on Turkey
this
Day
season.
be like an all-time Turkey Day high for you, Frank?
Say that again?
If we win 700 today on Turkey Day, would that be
it'll
like
be an
one
all-time high for a
Turkey Day?
whole lot of people.
You know, as many great Turkey Day classics as we have had.
Here's an attempted onside kick. Golden Tigers fielded. The clock will expire at the halftime. The score, Alabama State 20, Tuskegee 2. Let's pause for halftime. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
It's something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
Difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
I miss all my friends in school.
Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccine.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
A gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
True
Black Essentials is a retail opportunity to bring Black businesses under one roof where every product on every shelf in every aisle will be Black owned and Black produced by people all over the world. Statistics show that the $1.3 trillion of spending power that we have as Black people can easily be turned into each Black person having $2 billion if we were to shop Black for 2 years. So True Black Essentials will launch an e-commerce store on November 1st, 2020. But we will open.
Alumni and friends, we bring you greetings from the historic city of Tuskegee. Now prepare yourself for America's oldest marching band among the historic colleges and universities. Ladies and gentlemen, please give your warmest welcome to the Tuskegee University Marching Crimson Pipers.
Well, we're going to be entertained by the Marching Crimson Piper Band at halftime. They've been absent for a few games, and they're back today with their brand new uniforms, the Piperettes and the Marching Crimson Pipers, under the direction of interim band director Warren Duncan. And we're going to listen to them at halftime. Ladies and gentlemen,
Tuskegee
the Marching
University,
Crimson Pipers.
the pride of the swift-growing South, presents its Turkey Day Classic Extravaganza, featuring 2021 edition of the Marching Crimson Piper Band under the outstanding field direction of Joshua Williams, Chris Ellis, and Stephon Harris. Tuskegee University, celebrating 140 years of excellence and service to the community and the world. Tuskegee University, America's HBCU. Some of the most beautiful women ever seen. It's just like they came straight out of a dream. So get ready, get set, ladies and gentlemen, the Crimson Piperettes. The Crimson Piperettes. So fate would have it, Tuskegee back within the Turkey Day Classic. So in advance, thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. Enough said. Just jam, Pipers, jam. And now representing real women everywhere, the Golden Divas. Come on, Skeegee Nation, wobble with the Pipers. This concludes our Turkey Day halftime extravaganza. The band is under the direction of Warren L. Duncan, Director of Bands Emeritus. He is accompanied by a most capable staff. Your announcer, Jagady Colbert. And so until next time, take good care of yourself. Happy Thanksgiving.
True Black Essentials is a retail opportunity to bring black businesses under one roof where every product on every shelf in every aisle will be black owned and black produced by people all over the world. Statistics show that the $1.3 trillion of spending power that we have as black people can easily be turned into each black person having $2 billion if we were to shop black for 2 years. So True Black Essentials will launch an e-commerce store on November 1st, 2020. But we will open up brick and mortar stores in Atlanta, New Orleans, Charlotte, Houston, and Jacksonville, with the very first store opening in Atlanta, June 19, 2021.
Are you hungry for authentic Caribbean food like jerk?
Make some noise! On behalf of Dr. Quentin Ross, President of Alabama State University, Dr. Wendy Coleman, Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts, and Dr. Carly Johnson, Chair of the Department of Music. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the Alabama State University Mighty Marching Hornets! Your drum majors are Kenneth Richardson, Justin Heidemann, Kevin Wilson Jr., and head drum major Javante Price. Coming to the field, ladies and gentlemen, is the only HBCU marching band to appear on 2 different reality shows on 3 different networks, A&E, Aspire, and Lifetime. This is your Mighty Marching Hornets! It's halftime fanfare. Hornet Nation, it's time to enjoy your Mighty Marching Hornets as we take it back to the old school with the blues, featuring Candyland by Tucker and Disco Lady by Johnny Taylor. Give them the Blues Marching Hornets! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask if you please can stand as Dr. James B. Oliver directs and dedicates this song to Old Mother Dear, the Alabama State University. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's our beautiful and sensational Stingettes and the winners of the Lucky 7 virtual dance competition, dancing to I Didn't Mean to Turn You On by Sherelle. It's Clean Up Woman by Betty Wright. Get ready, Tuskegee. We are about to set it off. Let's go Hornets. Turn on 4 on one time, Hornets. Hey, it ain't my fault. Yeah. Show out on them, Hornets. Uh-oh. You've seen them on America's Got Talent, the Steve Harvey Show, and Showtime at the Apollo. It's the Honeybees dancing the Nights by Nights by Cameo. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed our show. The Mighty Marching Hornets are under the direction of Dr. James P. Oliver. Assistants are Ernest Harris, Ashley Dudley, Charles Lewis, Charles Goodwin III, Edward Howard, and Robert Williams. Flag coordinator is Jalissa Little, Stingette coordinator Amir Thrash, and Honeybees coordinator is Anna Marche Williams. I am your announcer, JP.
Follow the Black College Sports Network and all of our shows on YouTube. You can find us at MyJBN Online and on all social media at MyBCSN1.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit GetVaccineAnswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
Let's get back to getting ticked.
We're back live on the campus of Alabama State University where the Golden Tigers will kick it off to the Hornets of Alabama State University. The Tigers trail the Hornets 20-2. And we're getting ready for a second half, an exciting second half of the Turkey Day Classic from Montgomery, Alabama. Alabama State will receive the Tuskegee University kick. Here's the kick. And it's going to go in the end zone, and great kickoff by the Tigers. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, and A.D. Drew live here from Montgomery, Alabama. And the Golden Tigers, Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew, have a lot of work cut out before them here as they enter the second half, trailing this contest 20-2.
Yes, go ahead, Drew.
I was going to say, yeah, but it's not an impossible feat. You know, we've seen Tuskegee. We haven't seen them come all the way from behind, but we have seen them put up some great second halves this year, coming up just a couple of points short.
Here's the play. Alabama State with the football.
Defense,
the give is
baby.
the number
Defense,
2.
baby.
Defense comes out with some great play. Ball carrier for Alabama State was Jakari Merritt, and he was stopped by the Golden Tigers. It's going to bring up second down, and it's going to be 8. Ball is going to be marked on the 27-yard line. Here's the play.
Hamilton was on the tackle, and he does a great job. And this defense, you're going to need plays like that from your DN, your D-line. Your front seven going to have to step it up and close it down and shut it down and put some heat on that quarterback.
Owens makes adjustments for the Hornets. He gives again to number 2.
Did I say
the ball carrier for Alabama State was Jakari Merritt.
That's what we want. We want 3 and out. We want 3 and out.
But here's the opportunity. It's third down. It's 5 yards to go.
3rd and 5, 14:05 in the third. Owens, a sole signal caller for Alabama State.
Hey, going there.
His Hornets lead it 20-2. Golden Tigers need a big defensive effort to get back in this contest here on Turkey Day. Here's Owens, 2nd down and 5. Ball is on the 30-yard line. Owens drops back as a pass, finds a man open right up the middle. It's going to be good for an ASU first down. Looks like, well, let's see.
Yes, should be.
It's going to be a first down. It's pretty obvious, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what they're going to.
15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run.
Oh, my goodness, 15 yards plus to the end of that run. Yes, you did say it. Roughing the passer. That's going to put the Hornets in perfect field position. It's going to put them in Golden Tiger territory. They lead the ball game 20-2. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hornets of Alabama State. It's going to land on the Golden Tigers' 44-yard line. Here's Owens. Has 2 receivers to the near side. Owens on a long count. Has a man in motion. Owens gives it up to Gut, but it gets nowhere. Jakari Merritt The ball carrier for ASU stopped by a host of Tigers, and Golden Tigers rising to the defensive occasion, Ken.
Big Jawan Hicks, number 95, big boy. I love the way he played, and he got some penetration, got in that secondary to make something happen. And you can see the energy that they came out there and they believe and they trying to push themselves, and they got to just keep this momentum, and they will make the plays to make this.
Second down and 11 for ASU. Owens steps off, calls signals. Golden Tigers defensively play action. Owens fires it out, has a man open, but he's going to be caught. Antonio Kennan makes the tackle. On the receiving end for ASU was Vamar Cadet.
You got to give a great job to Hamilton for putting that pressure on the quarterback, though.
Hamilton been the guy. He's the guy that makes some plays and puts some pressure on that quarterback, and that's what we're going to have to do if we're going to make a difference. And the defense got to come up to make some plays to put the offense in a better position to score.
Third down 10, 12:03. In the third, ball on the 41-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Here goes Owens calling the signals for the Hornets. Owens on a long count. Takes his time, makes adjustments. Owens, it's a pass, drops back, wants to throw. It's incomplete. Intended receiver for the Hornets was going to be Jeremiah Hickson. Antonio Kennan on the defending end for the Tigers, and ASU is going to have to send the punt team in, guys.
And that's what we've been looking for. And that's what we wanted, coming back in, defense making their dominance, making the change, and controlling the game. You got to control the game from the defense.
Aubrey Grace will punt it from his own 45-yard line. Deep back for the Golden Tigers is number 12. Noah Hart is going to be back for the Golden Tigers. He's going to call fair catch, and that's going to be number 17, brother. It's going to be Jamal Pritchard. Pritchard
with some good hands, Pritchard. We need to see him.
And let's pause. We're going to pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network. TV timeout.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield.
Are you hungry for authentic Caribbean food like jerk chicken, oxtail, red snapper, shrimp, tofu, and rasta pasta? Well, find your way over to Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta.
Them belly full, but we hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, open daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Friday and Saturday, we're open till 4 a.m. Come to Mango's and put some spice in your life.
Oh, we've got a good thing going.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta. For more info or directions, call 404-698-3992 or log on to mangoscaribbeanrestaurant.com. For instant coupons, text MANGOS to 313131.
Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, authentic Caribbean cuisines.
Open up the door, tell your mama hungry.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids' apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
Hello, everybody. We're back to live action from Alabama State University, 11:35 in the third. The Hornets have dominated the Tigers 20-2. Golden Tigers with the football. First down and 10. Ball is on the 14-yard line of the Tigers. Here's Lewis Williams back in the ball game. Gives it off. Great run. And it will be a foot race down to the 40-yard line, the longest run today.
The longest play of the day.
You're absolutely right. The longest play of the day. Need 2 or 3 more like that and punch it in for 6, guys.
Big Brian, he haven't been that free for
right
so long.
Off tackle. Ken, go back and recapitulate. Give us what happened. Tell us. Give it to.
Oh,
recapitulate.
Recapitulate. Oh, here we go though.
Tell us what happened. In other words,
I'll get you back.
Now we'll go back. We'll go back after this play.
Most definitely.
Great defensive effort. Great offensive effort by the Tigers. The ball is going to be on the 42-yard line. Golden Tigers.
I just called his name. It does.
O'Neal. Yeah, he was sleeping. You called his name wearing those gold slocks. Tight end O'Neal. They threw to him. We were just talking about him. And tell us about that long play, Ken.
You love it. I mean, Brian, he's been a good guy that's been steady and working hard, been running up in the middle, and they finally got him a chance for him to get outside. And I like the way he broke that speed, but he hasn't been out there. He hasn't been free that long for so long. It was kind of a little rough for him. But he did a great job, and it was a great run on that sweep around.
Here's Bryson Williams. Williams gives it off again, and
he kept that.
He kept that. Number two.
He sold that one. Bryson sold that one, and he fooled us. But there's a flag on the field. Let's see.
He's on the play.
Let's see who the flag is going to be against.
They say it's going back. Alabama State is pointing back.
Well, they're saying that. Let's see what the officials say. They haven't said yet, but looks like you might be right.
Number 65.
It's going to be against the offense.
Oh yeah. You can see that later on. He came out and protecting his quarterback. I got to give him credit. His offensive lineman, number 65, he's protecting his quarterback, and he came across the top. And you stand too close to my quarterback, I'm gonna nail you. And that what happened. But the whistle had blew, so he could have pulled the brakes up. But you get 300 pounds moving, it's gonna finish the play.
Bryson Williams is back in the ball game for the Golden Tigers, and the longest play of the game for the Golden Tigers. They need several more like that to get back in this contest.
And if they're blocking the back and curve downfield, it should be.
And watch this. See.
Marked off from downfield.
We'll see, and we're trying to figure out.
Make sure to register and download your 20.
That's not what we needed to hear, but they have spotted the ball.
It's 1st and 12.
Okay, it's 1st and 12. 2nd and 12. They're going to spot it, looks like on the 48-yard line of ASU. 10:32 in the third. Alabama State 20, Golden Tigers 2. Bryson Williams has receivers either side for the Tigers. Here's a play. Bryson, play action, has time.
Let it fly.
He finds O'Neal. Touchdown. Golden Tigers.
How you not find the man with the gold sock?
Touchdown Tuskegee. AD Drew, I just asked where O'Neal was, and he came out and scored. Golden Tigers have a touchdown. We have a 28-ball game as Tuskegee scores for 6 and a touchdown.
And you got to see it and you can smell it. They went in the locker room at halftime.
That was a drive.
Yeah, that was a drive, and they came out and did a drive.
Okay, we got a flag on the field.
Missed the call, but I think it was against the defense.
It is. It looks like it's going to go against the defense. And that's going to bring in the young man for the first time to try the PAT. Arnaz Huskick is going to do the PAT for the Golden Tigers. Number 5 from Montgomery, Alabama, Steve Hodges. Young man from right here, Park Crossing High School, will hold for the Golden Tigers.
Huskick.
Here's Huskick on the PAT. Hodges will hold. Here's a few. PAT is up. And he splits them. It's good. Your score, Alabama State 20. Just like that, Tuskegee cuts it down to 9. Golden Tigers, guys, back in the ball game.
Back in the ball game.
And here's a guy with the red hat. That means TV timeout. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
At Hampton Law, our primary goal is to provide non-traditional yet effective solutions and redefine the approach to client legal concerns. As your trusted legal advisor, we believe in sophisticated, personalized services that eliminate the confusion and complexity sometimes associated with legal matters. Our high standard for client care and concern, coupled with our extensive legal knowledge and skills, make Hampton Law a resource focused on the protection of the client's interest and overall goals. We value our clients and truly enjoy working with them. Visit thamptonlaw.com to conveniently schedule an appointment online. Tamika Hampton Esquire, 1631 Rock Springs Road, Suite 336, Apopka, Florida, 407-494-1471. thamptonlaw.com.
True Black Essentials is a retail opportunity to bring black businesses under one roof where every product on every shelf in every aisle will be black owned and black produced by people all over the world. Statistics show that the $1.3 trillion of spending power that we have as black people can easily be turned into each black person having $2 million if we were to shop black for 2 years. So True Black Essentials will launch an e-commerce store on November 1st, 2020, but we will open up brick and mortar stores in Atlanta, New Orleans, Charlotte, Houston, and Jacksonville, with the very first store opening in Atlanta, June 19, 2021.
Frank Lee, along with Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew from Alabama State University. It's the Turkey Day Classic where the Golden Tigers have had a 75-yard drive. They drove it down and got a touchdown. We have a 29 ball game. The Hornets lead the Tigers 20-9 as Hussick will line up the tee, kick it off to ASU, and Tuskegee, Ken, and A.D. Has gotten back in this ball game.
You know, this is a good spot to go for all-side kicks.
It is. I was thinking the same thing.
Exactly.
And Hussick is.
Hussick can master that onside kick. Let's see what's going to happen. And he pooches it, take it inside the 10, the 15, the 20, and he's going to be brought down around the 26-yard line. And the Hornets will operate 1st and 10 from their own 26. Golden Tigers will have to show their defensive stuff, guys.
Yes, and it's amazing, with the new rule that he could have fair caught it and got the ball on the 25. But that's when you trying to push and you trying to make a play and you keeping the game competitive. Is he caught it and tried to make something happen. He got an extra yard.
10:04 in the third. Here's Alabama State with the football. Little delayed draw there, and maybe got a yard on that play as number 12, Joe Owens, handed off to his first man through. Great defensive effort by the Golden Tigers.
Now, Ken, when the offense comes down and scores like that coming out, you're down. How does that fire up the defense right there?
That fires defense to say we want to get them back out on the field, so we definitely want to do a 3 and out, and so we're going to control that line of scrimmage and make sure we don't give up the big play.
2nd down and 8 for the Hornets. Here's the play. Give it up to Gus.
Yes,
Get nowhere. Golden Tigers defend defensively. That's number 36 for Alabama State on the carry. That's going to be Manley. Out of Manley is the ball carrier, and he's out of Union Springs, out of Bullock County on that carry.
Manley, yes, he's doing a good job. But then again, Drew, to answer the question, and Frank must say, Bama State is going to also try to run the clock out because they want the time of the clock to be on their side. Because if they just running the plays, they're killing the clock.
It's early in the third quarter. It's too early for me to start thinking about running.
They ain't going to kill no clock. They're going to try to get some points.
There you go.
Well, they ain't taking up top yet.
Here's Owens. Ken Woodard on the play. Owens, play action. Screen pass out to the near side. Right. Looks like there was no penalty. I thought it was going to be a flag thrown, but not one. Owens works it to his near side, and he's going to be a half yard shy of a first down. 4th down and 4. We got an injured player on the field. Let's pause. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network. What they going to do, guys? It's 4th
True Black Essentials is a retail opportunity to bring black businesses under one roof where every product on every shelf in every aisle will be black owned and black produced by people all over the world. Statistics show that the $1.3 trillion of spending power.
The real reason why I went after Comcast and Charter, it didn't have anything to do with my cable networks. It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs, and Comcast did not accept it, and that would have made a lot of money for these black colleges. Absolutely. And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. And when they didn't do that, that's when I came off the bench and said, okay, I'm gonna light you up like a Christmas tree. Okay? That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I don't know. I just knew that these black, right? I knew that these black colleges were gonna benefit, and these black kids were going to get the education that they deserved and not have to pay.
We're back live here in Montgomery, Alabama, overlooking Interstate 85 in the beautiful Alabama State University Stadium. Alabama State leads Tuskegee University 20-9 with 8:29 in the third. Bama State with the football, and we're going to see what the Hornets are going to do offensively as the Golden Tigers try to strut their defensive stuff, Ken Woodard.
Yes, indeed, and you know, we got a lot of graduating seniors that want to go out with a bang, Frank and Drew. You know, they're really doing good jobs up front, on the front line, on the O-line, the D-line, and the communication. And this is the legacy they're going to leave, because I can think of the times when we played the Bama State game for the seniors. This is the last game, putting on the crimson and gold, you know, and you're going to play the best game ever, and a game you never thought of you can play.
That last play, guys, gave the Hornets a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line of ASU. Owens has receivers split to the near and far side. Owens on a long count. Hornets have the football. 1st and 10 from the 36. Owens, play action. No, he gives it off again to Manley. And Manley is stopped there by the Golden Tigers. Making that stop for the Golden Tigers is going to be big play, big
all
play.
365 pounds of them.
Big baby. 72, where it go? You know, says ain't nothing like a big brother with some feet.
Golden Tigers stopping the Hornets. 2nd down and 11 for ASU. Owens has receivers, trip set to the right. Here's a play. Owens gives it off, gives it up to Gut. They get nowhere. Carrying the ball is going to be Merritt, and Merritt is stopped immediately by the Golden Tigers. And Tuskegee's, you know, coming on with that defense of their unit, Ken.
We got another one down.
Got another Tiger down.
Looks like that's going to be
number 99.
Frederick Austin.
Austin is going to be injured in that last play, and while they're attending to Austin,
Viger High School.
Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
This is the BCSN Pod Zone, your place for the news, views, and conversations about all things related to HBCU athletics. Here are the BCSN Sports Wrap, Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab, Knights of the Round Table, The Pregame Show, The Carlos Brown Show, The ONG Strike Zone, and more in one place. We are changing the way you consume HBCU sports, one broadcast at a time.
on the campus of Alabama State University where the Golden Tigers trail the Hornets 20-9. It's going to be third down and 11 for ASU. 7:26 in the third. Quarterback Owens has trips to the right. Here's Owens. He rolls to his right. He throws on the run. It's almost intercepted by the Golden Tigers. He couldn't get a handle on it. Carl Matthews certainly is going to think about that one all night. Great breakup, though, guys. Great breakup.
I said Stewart was there on it, too. Either one of them could have got to that one.
The Hornets are going to have to punt it off to the Golden Tigers. And in punt formation, Alabama State stands on the 20-yard line, back deep for the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee is going to be Jamal Pritchett. And Pritchett will be the punt return guy for the Golden Tigers. 7:15. Score remains at 29. Here's Pritchett. He's going to call for a fair catch. He's going to take it around the 17-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. And let's see what the Golden Tigers can pull out of that offensive bag of tricks, Ken and AD.
Hey, I got a little bit of history for you fellas.
Run it.
You know, Turkey Day's played so many years in Crampton Bowl. Do you know that the Turkey Day Classic was the first event for Negroes held at the old Crampton Bowl?
How about that? So we had a little integration.
Okay, outstanding.
Hey, there's some more history of this contest in this stadium. The first time that the Golden Tigers met the Hornets here, we had two transfers from two major universities. Derek Washington came from Missouri, and a young man came from over in Georgia. Can you remember his name? We'll talk more about that. Isaiah Crowell. Here's the play. Sets up. Here's Williams. Has a man open. It's caught. Oh, in. And out of the hands of number 17.
Come on, Pritchett. Get up.
Jamal Pritchett.
Was he hurt? Was it was pride?
I think Jamal was a little bit hurt by the fact that he couldn't pull it in, but give him an A for effort. Let's do one more like that. Wide open, Pritchett.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that was a great route, great pass, but Pritchett just couldn't pull it in. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10, 6:59 in the third. Hornets 20, Tigers 9. We're at Alabama State University, Turkey Day Classic, the grand finale of 2021. Golden Tigers can make history, win 700 here in this ball game. And go ahead, Adrian. What were you saying?
I was just saying, I was trying to figure if we were going to take a break and stay here, but I think we're going to stay here.
I think we're going to stay here. 6:59, 2nd down at 10 for Golden Tigers. For the Golden Tigers.
Yeah, sometimes, Frank, that's that wind that got knocked out of him, and he fell on his shoulder right there. I see him reaching for his shoulder. You know, and sometimes you put all your weight on your shoulder, and that's where them shoulder shrugs come in. You got to get in the weight room, young fellas. And if you guys out there playing that ball, you got to get in the weight room to protect them shoulder blades because you can put all your weight on there.
2nd down and 10. Here's Lewis Williams. Sends receivers either side. So back in the backfield, here's Williams. The give is up to Gut, and it gets maybe a yard, a difficult one on that play. And coming up with the football is going to be number 27 for the Golden Tigers, Terry Bryant. You know, over the top, the Golden Tigers have not been as prevalent as we've seen them earlier. They've gone to the run. That last offensive drive started around the 21-yard line, and they drove it down 79 yards. Let's see what's going to happen now. 3rd down and 8, 6:22. Third quarter action. Here's Lewis Williams. Has receivers two to the far side. The tight end is in, O'Neal. Here's the play. It's a pass. Williams fires it out. Has a man open. It's caught. He is going to get inside. He'll pick up a 1st down and more. Take it to the 48. Give him credit, number 9 for the Golden Tigers. That's going to be on that receiving end. Is that
Montreal?
Number? Yeah, that's going to be in Montreal. It's going to be number 9. It's the visibility. It is number 9. It's going to be Montreal.
Yeah.
That play good for a 1st down. It brings it to the 48. 5 45 in the third. Here's Lewis Williams. And a little different offensive set. The tight end is in motion. Here's a play. Goes up the gut. Goes again, Bryant. Bryant picks up a yard on that play as they change the offensive set. Tight end O'Neal was in motion. And that's going to bring up second down. It's going to be marked on the 48-yard line. It's going to be second down and 10. They get it back to the line of scrimmage. 20-9 is your score, guys. Golden Tigers set it up. Two receivers to the far side. O'Neal is the tight end. Here's the play. Lewis on a long count flips it out, has a man wide open. And that's going to be, again, number 9 for the Golden Tigers on that play.
Good job. That's what I'm talking about. Working the plays down and getting
side to side
going. Yeah, got to get that execution going.
Third down and 3, 4:42. Third and 4. Ball on the 46-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Lewis Williams is calling the signals. Fresh receiver comes in the ball game for the Golden Tigers. Coming in for the Golden Tigers is going to be McGee. He splits to the near side. He's joined by number 9.
Yeah, look at it. 4 wides.
4 wides, and there's a snap and timeout call. And while they're taking a timeout, let's pause. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network.
First charge timeout of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Your attention, please. Announce.
The human voice has always connected audiences with experiences. Major brands all across America have trusted Kever's voice time and time again. Conversational, powerhouse, intelligent, and sincere. That's the voice you need for your creative marketing process. KEAVERSVOICE.com. Kever's Voice, Kever's Voice, KeversVoice.com. Always on, all the time.
Majesty is a premium health and wellness
action in Montgomery, Alabama, where the Tigers trail the Hornets 20-9. Golden Tigers have it 3rd and 4. Quarterback Williams has receivers either side. Here's Williams. Drops back, holds it, calls his own number, picks up a first down and more. And looks like they caught his face mask, but they saw what we didn't see. We saw what they didn't see. How about that, A.D. Drew?
There you go. And did you see the move where he ducked
under
the defender there?
Great move. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go.
With the missed tackle right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's go Golden Tigers. 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Maybe that was Brandon Gaddy.
Here's Lewis, sets it up, has receivers either side, trying to make something happen offensively. Williams drops back, wants to throw, has a man open, it's caught.
No, O'Neal again.
Did he?
No, he knocked it out at the
He
last
knocked it out.
Yeah.
Great defense effort defending for Alabama State was number 3. That's going to be Strong, the DB for the Hornets. Great defensive effort by ASU. The intended receiver was O'Neal, the tight end for the Golden Tigers. 3:24 A.D. Drew in the third. Golden Tigers have it 2nd down and 10.
Keep something in mind. This game does have the ability for replay if there's ever called and Coach Slater wants a challenge or they need to send it up to the booth because this is a FCS home team game.
Okay. Good to know. Bryant on the carry picks up about 2 for the Tigers. 3:12 in the third. Score ASU 20, Golden Tigers 9. 3rd down and 7 to go for Tuskegee University. Quarterback Bryson Williams, Bryson is calling the signals, number 2 for the Tigers. Bryson has receivers either side. On a long count, here goes Bryson. Williams drops back, has time.
Oh, thank
goodness.
you. Thank you for the butterfinger.
In and out of the hands and a butter fingers, as you said. It was in the hands of that DB
Isaac
for ASU, and it was almost
I mean, he bobbled that
an
thing
early
3-4
Christmas.
times.
It was almost an early Christmas, AD.
Where if he'd have picked that off, he'd have been the first one to get the turkey leg right there. It's Tuskegee going for it.
Yes, they are. 4th down and 7. Willie Slater goes for it. Has confidence. I have confidence. You have confidence. Let's see if the Golden Tigers can make us all feel confident. Here's the play.
He was on his back. Come on.
Let's see. That was an interference call, but the official, we saw what he didn't see.
Yeah, I thought he was on his back. And, that score right there before the end of the third quarter would have been tremendous for momentum. Tuskegee now only one score, potentially going into the fourth quarter. But since that did not happen, Frank,
defense is going to have to rise to the occasion. Willie Slater went for it. Golden Tigers couldn't convert. Alabama State takes it over. 1st and 10. They'll have it from their own the 34-yard line. Here's the play. Play action.
There it is. Oh, I thought that was my pick 6 there, Frank.
That was close, but not close enough. Number 1, Antonio Kennan, almost had a grand larceny case there. AD, he almost robbed
nothing
him.
Between him and the end zone, but grass and God.
They're gonna come again. Something's gonna happen. The defense is gonna make a big play. 2:28. Third quarter action, 20-9 is your score. We're at the Turkey Day Classic in Montgomery, Alabama. Here's Alabama State with the football. Play action, up the gut. Here goes a man. And that ball is going to be, they better hold on to it because the Golden Tigers want it. Merritt, the ball carrier for ASU.
And sticking that big paw out there and saying, come back.
That's a no-no.
Was Vernon Samuels. 6'3", 365, senior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
3rd down and 5 for the Hornets. 2 minutes. Clock runs. Third quarter action. Alabama State 20. Golden Tigers 9. Hornets with the football. 3rd down and 5. Calling the signals for Alabama State. The sole signal caller is Owens. Owens takes his time. Throws it out. Has a man open.
That's what you call thread the needle right there, Frank.
Through in a crowd, he had confidence. On the receiving end for ASU is number 84. That's going to be Wallace Corker. On the receiving end for Alabama State. It's going to be good for an ASU first down.
Yep, that nickel defense got to get a little bit stronger. We got these 3rd down conversions going over here, Frank and Drew. We got to do better on our 3rd down conversions. We got to shut them down.
Minute 17 to go. Owens calling the signals. Owens gives it up to gut to his first man through. That's going to be number 36. That's going to be the young man Manley from Bullock County. Manley on the carry, a product of Bullock County High School. On a great run for the Hornets of Alabama State. 20-9 your score. 2nd down and 10 for ASU. 49 ticks in the 3rd. Owens has everybody in. 2 men, 1 in the slot, 1 split to the right side. Here's the play. Owens gives it again up the gut. Play action, and I tell you what. Was he in or was he out, kid?
He tapped them toes over there.
Good job on tapping the toes, but that was nice pressure by our Golden Tigers front 4 on getting to that quarterback. That hand to the mask can be very deadly sometimes. But they trying to come get them. They try to let them know that they got to pressure and put that heat on them. Got to put the heat on them. Way to go, Golden Tigers.
That's good for a first down for the Hornets. 1st and 10. Ball is on the Tuskegee 33. Owens directs his offense. Here's Owens under center, steps off, makes some adjustments. Owens gives it to Manley, and Manley crosses up front. But before he does it, he's met by a host of Golden Tiger white jerseys.
I don't like to talk about the people in black too much, but you kind of like Manley because he's such a patient runner, and he just waits for the hole to develop.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And then he just takes off as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, let's pause for a TV break. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em. It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm.
Hello, cream bottom. We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
You see, Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, trying to get down.
We're back live from the campus of Alabama State University here in the Turkey Day Classic, where the Golden Tigers are still trailing the Hornets of Alabama State 20-9. ASU and the Golden Tigers and the Turkey Day Classic in Montgomery, Alabama. The Hornets against the Golden Tigers, and the Hornets with the football. 2nd down and 7 for ASU. They're on the Golden Tigers' 30-yard line. Quarterback Owens has been the sole quarterback for Coach Travis Pearson today, as he's taken over coaching responsibilities here at ASU. Hornets have a man in motion. Here's a play. Owens sets up. He's going to be sacked.
Yes, and you know who I want.
Carl Matthews, the
Thank
third.
you very much.
Sat him down, Ken Woodard.
Go ahead, finish your play very well, and definitely is a kid that can go to the next level. He plays strong safety, free safety, inside linebacker, outside linebacker, man-to-man coverage, breaking up passes, and now can add to his list of things that he can do on the defense is sacking the quarterback.
He's got to encourage his defensive partners to keep on keeping on to get back in this ball game. It could be all on the defense. 3rd and 13. Matthews stopped and sacked quarterback Owens. It's 3rd and 13. Ball is on the 36-yard line. Golden Tigers are going to have to apply pressure. And got a flag on the play. Looks like maybe delay of game.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
5 yards stepped off against the Hornets of Alabama State. That's going to make it 3rd and 18, 14-11 in the ball game. It's going to have to happen quickly, guys, fast and in a hurry.
Step one is getting a stop on this drive right here.
You're absolutely right. That's the priority. That's the nature of the business at this time. 3rd and 18. Ball is on the 41. Owens calling the signals, has pressure, fires up.
Playing like they got a purpose,
has a man open.
There you go.
And they, just like that, pick up yardage on that play.
Yeah, but it's at the front of the chain.
It is at the front of the chain, not at the back. You're correct.
Okay.
They're going to have to keep it at the back of the chain as well.
Exactly. And they're playing with a purpose there. I like the
Bama
defense.
State
You can see them. They doing some things. Bama State, they have time.
4th down and 9, and it looks like Travis Pearson. Is he going to kick a field goal? No, he's going to take a chance and go for it.
Hey, this is why you call it Tuskegee Classic.
And this is where the Golden Tigers have to apply.
Classic,
yeah, time is gonna expire. They're gonna regroup, and they may bring their field goal kicker in, guys. Well, Alabama State went for it. Clock expired. They called timeout, and I'm sure that you'll probably see that place kicker come in. Let's pause. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Your ad could be ran here. MyJBN.com/support. MyJBN.com/support for more information.
Alabama, Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, and A.D. Drew on the Tuskegee Digital Network. It's Turkey Day Classic 2021. The Hornets lead the Tigers 20-9. 4th and 9, big decision for Travis Pearson. Will he go for it? Will he kick a field goal? We'll wait and see. A.D. Drew, what's on your mind?
This is not the only classic that's going to be going on this weekend. You got that little classic down in New Orleans, Louisiana called the Bayou Classic, which right now is the interim coach classic. Is for the first time ever, I believe, both schools have 2 interim coaches going into this classic. But, gentlemen, what's your thoughts on that Southern Grambling clash coming up?
Well, it's going to always be a big rivalry. I've got a chance to go down and be a part of that classic in the Superdome on several occasions. And it's a big event down in Louisiana, and it's the battle for the bragging rights. Pretty much comparable to the Alabama State Tuskegee Turkey Day Classic. The 365-day privilege of having those bragging rights will happen down in the Superdome. But let's keep it right here, and let's see who's going to hold the bragging rights in this particular contest. As I said it, ASU will bring in their field goal kicker, 49-yard field goal attempt. Golden Tigers are going to send all 11 in. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to be a crucial point in this ball game. It's up, and it's going to be
wide left.
Wide. Wait a minute. Come on.
One says good.
One says it's good, and one says it said nothing.
And then I think the flag was dropped though.
Well, that was a
Turkey Day Classic.
That was an indecisive call where one of the officials were frozen, and one of the officials. What is going to happen here, guys? Let's see. They're going to kick it again.
Like it will be a recap.
No, it looks like Tuskegee is taking the ball. No.
It'll back the ball up to the 37-yard line. Aubrey Grace now on to punt.
Oh, we had a flag
for the Hornets.
Okay, they're going to punt it now. They're going to bring the punter in. Okay.
Wait, we didn't pick up the audio.
They're going to go from the punt, the kick to the punt. And he's going to try to pooch it. He does it. And it's going to go in.
Oh, my God. You can't ask for a better kick than that.
He got it down, pushed it down to around the 3-yard line. And we've seen this before. Tuskegee has been in this predicament before on a Turkey Day Classic and has worked their way out of the circumstances when they had their backs to the wall. It's 12 minutes and 53 seconds is the time that the Tigers have to try to generate some points, guys, and it has to happen quickly. It has to happen pretty fast and in a big hurry.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
20-9 is your score. Golden Tigers talking it over offensively. They'll have it 1st and 10. The ball will be on the 2. I repeat, on the 2-yard line.
couple of games that we have going on this weekend. Just going to run them down right quick. You've got Mississippi Valley going to Prairie View. That game will occur on Saturday. Also, in Division II, you've got Newberry going up to Bowie State. Bowie State, number 10 in the nation, number 2 in their region, gets to host a second round playoff game. And then, of course, for those of you all going to the Bayou Classic, when you come back down I-12, stop in Hammond, Indiana. Hammond, Louisiana. And you can catch Florida A&M and Southeastern Louisiana on Saturday also. But thin slate of football here, but we're here by ourselves today, fellas. We're the only action in HBCU football today.
Well, we're the best thing that are happening here in the state of Alabama. We're right off I-85, right off the exit here. You can see the stadium from the interstate. Traffic is flowing. And the Golden Tigers want to get their offense flowing now as they have it 1st and 10. The ball is on the 2-yard line. They trail 20-9 in the Turkey Day Classic. It's going to be exciting for the next 12 minutes and 53 seconds, but the Golden Tigers are going to have to crank it up and crank it up in a hurry, guys.
Yes, and this was sometime you bring out the best in yourself because you got to find yourself to get yourself to the next level. And going to the next level, this what you play the ball game for is that, hey, I'm offense and I make plays. We move the ball forward.
1st and 10 for the 2. Bryson Williams gives it up, and it's going to – did he get out of the end zone? Running the ball, guys. It's 3rd and it's wait a minute here. What's happening? The clock.
Lost it 2.
Okay, 2nd down. Okay, he did lose 2 yards.
Lost 2 yards.
Yeah, I got to get out of that end zone.
Big boys up front got to earn that check.
Going to go across.
Get that check, baby. Get that check, big fellas.
Top, guys. We're going to go over the top to get out of that end zone. Here's a pass. He throws long, has a man open. It's going to be in and out of the hands of number 17 for the Golden Tigers. Intended receiver was Pritchett. And he put it there. Pritchett couldn't get a handle on it, but it's going to have to be a pass. Can't run it out of the gut, guys. Got your backs against the wall. We're going to have to go over the top.
Well, you got to believe in your O-line. You got the O-linemen, they got to come together, and that's the strongest unit on the team. When you get those, because that's 5 guys got to work together in sync with the quarterback. And so that's the nucleus. And so it got to come down to those guys up front. They make that money.
3rd down and 11. Golden Tigers with their backs against the wall. Here's Williams. Throws it out.
Almost
picked. Almost picked, but did he get a handle on it? Did he hold on? No, he didn't. It's going to have to be – they're going to have to punt it out of the end zone.
Natron Culpepper with the almost pick 6.
Yeah, it was almost a pick 6. And Ryan Duff will have to punt it out. He's standing under the goalpost at the edge of the end zone, and Alabama State is going to send 10 men in.
They bring in the kitchen. They're going to bring the kitchen.
They're going to bring the stove and the sink as well. Here's Duff. They're going to let him get it off. Duff gets it off. He taps it and gets it off. And
oh, my goodness. They did it. They did it right. They did it well. Good block and touchdown.
Just like that. Alabama State just walked in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama State, untouched in the end zone. Goes number 87 for ASU. That's going to be McMinn, the punt return kickoff guy all day. Walked in for the Hornets, and that's going to up the score, guys.
Yes, and
26-9.
And I love the way that they sold the coming in for the punt, for the block punt, and when the ball was snapped, they set up a great return. And the guys' execution, they sealed guys off. They went coming down full speed and was able to get an angle. And he took an angle and he took route.
Here's a PAT. It's up and it's good. Alabama State 27. Tuskegee 9. Let's pause with 11:45 on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Yeah. What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey! Lou, you think they ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
She acting like she know me. Oh, she must have heard about the way that I be. I pull her body to me slowly. Yeah, she whispered to me, are you ready for me? Don't even ask for me. I spend this cash probably. If you get loose, we can lose it out on this floor. So what you got for me? Cause we can both be in my kitchen, girl. Just listen first, I gotta see you.
You see, Head & Shoulders has Scalp Shield technology, protects against flakes even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. We're never not working. Number 15?
That's my rub.
Ooh, nice.
Never not working.
Never, ever, never, ever not working.
Welcome everybody to Juneau, Alaska.
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
Sugar Chateau Desserts is a specialty bakery located in...
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
I miss all my friends in school.
Visit GetVaccineAnswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccine.
We're back live in Montgomery, Alabama, where Alabama State leads the Golden Tigers 27-9 with 11:45 left in the Turkey Day Classic from the new Alabama State University Stadium. Hornets kicking it off to the Golden Tigers. Pritchett and Hodges back deep for the Golden Tigers. Going to be taken by Hodges. Hodges returns it to the 15-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers from their own 15-yard line.
Yes, indeed.
Well, fellas, that sound that you guys hear are people reaching into their pockets to get their keys. If you're a Golden Tigers fan, it looks like, as a lot of people started exiting towards the parking lot after that last touchdown.
Well, you know, it's almost pretty much academic now with the 11:38 to go in this contest. Dedicated Golden Tigers fans are still here, though.
Exactly.
There's still some that have not left, so they're not giving up yet, and we can't either.
I like the way those guys ran on that field. Did you see them guys, Drew? Did you see those guys run on that field? Like they trying to do something. They ain't giving up.
From the 17-yard line.
Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Here we go. Here's Williams. Drops back. Williams throws it out. And gets it off. He throws it to the sideline.
Yeah. Good heads up.
Good thing to do.
Good thing. Yeah, okay.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. 11:30 to go. Ball is on the 17-yard line. 4th quarter action.
Don't
the
take
Tigers
the sack.
Trail it.
Don't take the sack.
27-9.
I'm going to give you some usage information after this next play about their phrase, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Well, we want the Golden Tigers to throw a touchdown. That's what we want to see.
Exactly. But I like the enthusiasm, because this is a game, it's a contact sport, but it's also deal with personality and never giving up and never quitting.
Okay, let's go with Bryson Williams. Williams has it 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Bryson on a long count drops back, wants to throw the southpaw. Has time. There's a flag.
Penalty flag before the play.
Flag was before the play.
False start on the offense.
False start, 5 yards are going to be assessed against the offense. Hodges took a step earlier. He moved, and the Golden Tigers are going to be penalized 5 yards.
Yeah. Getting back to that phrase, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know that comes from back when people used to have to take baths in the old tin tubs back in the 1800s.
Wash tub.
Yeah, the wash tubs.
Yeah.
And the pecking order was the daddy first, then the mama, then the children, males, then females, and the last one in was the baby.
Hold your point. Here's Williams calling the signals. Williams drops back, has time, and nobody's home. Intended receiver, closest receiver for the Tigers was Montrell, and couldn't find him. Yeah. Go ahead, AD, with that bathwater story.
Get back to that, but they all use the same bathwater. So the baby, the youngest one, was the last one in. Hence the phrase, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, because the baby was the last one in the water.
Well, we're not going to throw the Golden Tigers out yet until this ball game is over. 11-19.
Exactly.
They go in the contest. Williams, on a long count, had receivers either side. He trails. Williams sets up, wants to throw, falls down, and falls on his back. He's going to be around the 13-yard line.
Credit Joshua Long with the sack there. And
Give Long the sack. Golden Tigers are going to send in Ryan Duff to punt it off for Tuskegee University. He's been a busy guy today, guys, Ryan has.
Yes, and it's actually the first time the special teams actually had a punt return or kick return turned back all the way on them. Because special teams been actually the strongest point by not losing any games. It's been either the offense or the defense not coming to contention to make the plays.
Well, the special teams didn't lose this game either.
Duff stands in the corner of the end zone,
Good
gets
kick.
it off. It's going to be taken around midfield by the same man that scored last time, and he's trying to find another way. Trying to do the same thing again, but he won't get anywhere. Golden Tigers stop him before he crosses the 20. It's going to be first and 10 for ASU. Go ahead, AD.
I say they got a real short field to work with the ball inside the Tuskegee 25. Looks like they're going to spot it on the 24-yard line. So you're at least in 3-point territory when you snap the ball the first time. And we got a Tiger down on the
Woody
field.
Apollon, one of the Apollon twins, was injured on that play for the Golden Tigers. 10-20 to go in this contest. It's Turkey Day in Montgomery. Alabama State 27, Tuskegee 9. It's been an ASU kind of day, guys.
Yes, it has. They did some good execution on quite a few plays. They came out and they had some plays, and they executed very well. They caught a couple of Golden Tigers out of position, and then they was able to move forward. And our guys, we made a couple of good plays, but we haven't been the consistency that we need to be a winner for the Turkey Day Classic.
You know, the Golden Tigers have come in this contest out of under Willie Slater's tenure and been the SWAC spoilers. They've come in this contest defeating Texas Southern, Alabama State, and Alabama A&M. And, you know, at one point in time, they called the Golden Tigers the SWAC champions because they knocked off everybody in the SWAC and had some difficult times over the last 2 or 3 years. COVID has set in and missed a season and had quite a cadre of challenges. Tuskegee University has. It's been a challenging year for the Tigers. Not the type of season that was indicative of a Tuskegee winning program, and we were hoping that this game could, you know, for the sake of prosperity, you know, kind of change the tone for next year.
You know, a win here today by Alabama State it'll be their third in a row, be their first 3-game winning streak since they actually won 9 in a row from, let's see, that was 83 to 95, excuse me.
Here's Joe Owens and company. Okay. It's going to be a new quarterback in the ball game for them.
Baby.
New quarterback. That's going to be Miles Crawley in for the Alabama State Hornets. Coach Travis Pearson has made a personnel change in his quarterback, number 7. It's going to be in the ball game for the Hornets. Miles Crawley. Crawley is 6'4", 220 pounds. He's a freshman out of Tucker, Georgia for ASU.
Deep suburb of Atlanta.
Yes, sir. Here's a play, Alabama State with the football. And they hand it off again to, let's see, who's going to come up with it, number 5 for ASU. It's going to be, is that number 8? It's number 6. I can't really see it. It's going to be number 2.
Okay. Number 2.
It's going to be Ja'Cory Merritt. Merritt with the football. Here's the play. Receivers either side. 3rd and 6, 9:13 in the ball game. Alabama State with the football. They lead it 27-9 in the Turkey Day Classic. Lights are on.
The audible is called.
Making adjustments. The young man, the freshman from Tucker, Georgia, rolls to his left and has room. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Short. It's going to be short of the first down. They'll just come in and kick another field goal.
That's touche. Now, when that was good heads up by the Golden Tigers, usually we had a couple of times where we've been down here, Frank, where our guys would give an unnecessary rush, which would give them the first down. But I like the way that composure and playing some smart football as opposed to just trying to hit them anyway. Once he got outside the sideline,
ASU
there's no need.
Attempt another field goal. Here's a field goal attempt by ASU. It's up, and it's going to be good. 39 ball game. Alabama State adds 3 more. Takes it far out of reach for the Tigers. 8:17 to go in the contest. Well, the Golden Tigers have got a chance to come back and reacquaint itself with Hornets on the Turkey Day Classic. Last time they were here, guys, we won it. We've been here several times on Labor Day and had some challenges, and the Hornets have dominated most of this ball game with 8 minutes and 17 seconds to go. We have a 39 ball game as the Hornets will make arrangements to kick it off to the Golden Tigers. Willie Sladen, Travis Pearson meeting for the first time on Turkey Day in Alabama State. The crowd, guys, has not been like the normal first Turkey Day crowd. I don't think we'll see a crowd like that anytime soon, at least not today. COVID has cut down on the attendance, but it's been a pretty plausible crowd today here in Montgomery.
Plus, back when we used to play on Turkey Day, that was actually Alabama State's homecoming also, and they've moved their homecoming off of Thanksgiving, so that may factor into the crowd also not being as thick as it's been in the past. And Frank, you could probably ask this question: is this a one-time thing right here with us playing back on Turkey Day, or did we sign a multi-year contract when we decided to come back to the Turkey Day Classic?
I wish I had the answer. I don't have it.
Frank, you know everything.
I don't have that answer. I don't have that one. I don't know what the arrangements were made. I don't know what type of arrangements were made, but I noticed the other day when they were at a press conference, Alabama State made it known that they would love to play Tuskegee on Turkey Day, and that has a lot to do with the attendance. Alabama State and Tuskegee draw a pretty sizable crowd, and once you build this classic back, it will be as it once was, a part of the Turkey Day tradition. It's been a part of many families. They plan it. They plan to come to the game. Some eat before the game, and some save their appetites to the end. And it's always a important part of this season, this time of year when these two teams meet. But today, it's been all Alabama State as they lead the contest 30-9. Here's a kickoff. Hornets kick it off to the Tigers. It's going to be taken. Fair catch is going to be called. It'll be 1st and 10. And Steve Hodges is in front of his hometown crowd. He bounces the ball a couple times, a little bit frustrated, and you can imagine why. He comes back home to a hometown crowd, and he certainly would have liked to have displayed a lot more competitiveness against his hometown school as a Golden Tiger.
That is so true.
Hodges, he's a senior. Well, he's a redshirt senior.
A redshirt senior, yes. But he does have a long of 27 yards on. That was kick returns. But as far as the receiving yards, Hodges haven't had a catch today, and he's the man with the hands.
Well, he's on the near side now.
Yes.
He may get one. Here's number 2. Bryson Williams has Hodges, and he brings in another receiver quickly. Here's Bryson, drops back, wants to throw, and in the vicinity of where he was throwing,
big tight,
was number 85, Alexander Mitchell, was a receiver that was near to that throw. But it's incomplete. It's bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball is on the 25 as Tuskegee trails it 30-9 with 8:10 to go in the contest. We're on the campus of Alabama State University. First time on Turkey Day.
Had a flag.
These two teams have met in 9 years. And there's a flag. It looks like it's going to be against the Hornets.
Well, fortunately, it moved the chains, Frank, but it doesn't win the game. You got to make the plays to win the game.
It does, and it's been a struggle. It's been a challenge. It's been a challenge all year long for the Tigers. This is the
they're going to replay, fellas. Looks like
they're going to replay.
Yeah, the white hat has the headset on. Don't know.
What is the question at hand, AD?
See, now you asking me too many questions.
You supposed to know. Like you said, I was supposed to know.
Oh, I see it. There was got a personal foul against the quarterback. Hit the quarterback, and they tried to see if they're going to do an ejection. There was a shot to the head of the quarterback as he threw the ball.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Well, families and friends will be getting together. Those family and friends who are Alabama State fans will have a celebration dinner, and the Golden Tiger fans will end. What do you say?
We'll be taking out the trash and washing the dishes.
Well, it's been a challenging year for us. We've enjoyed it as we bring this season to an end. We want to thank our dedicated fans. This ball game started right here in Montgomery, Alabama, just a few blocks away in Crampton Bowl against a Fort Valley State football team. It ends here against a traditional Alabama State Hornets football team here at the new Alabama State University Stadium. It's been 9 years since the Tigers and the Hornets have met on Turkey Day under different circumstances. It's not homecoming,
Here's
but
the call, Frank.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
After further review, number 92 has been disqualified from the game for targeting. First down, Tuskegee.
Oh, number 92 has been ejected for targeting. Golden Tigers will have a first down, and they still seem to be jubilant. Oh, yeah, that was obvious. That was
here it come right there.
Yeah, it was obvious. Yeah, that was a good call. 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. The ball is on the 40-yard line of Tuskegee University. Golden Tigers trail it 30-9 as Bryson Williams will call the signals for the Tigers. Has two receivers to the near and the far side. Bryson on a long count. Bryson takes the snap, play action, throws long. Has the man open. It's caught. First down inside of the 38-yard line.
Complete.
It'll be first down for the Golden Tigers.
I like that.
That will be Jamal Pritchett. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. It'll be marked inside of the 40-yard line.
I can't say it enough, Frank and Drew, that you get the ball up there, them young guys will go get it, and that was over his backside. He reversed over his opposite shoulder to catch that ball. Get it in the air and let them guys be the athlete and the receiver that they can be. Good job on Pritchard.
Here's a play. It's thrown. It's caught.
That one up top.
Oh, it's caught and dropped. What it is what it is, guys.
Something all he saw was pay dirt when he had the ball hit his hands, and forgot to do the most basic thing you have to do as a receiver and look the ball into your hands.
You got to finish the play, baby. You got to finish the play.
Yeah, well, he can do it again. Let's just like that. We need another one just like the other one. 30-9 is your score. Hornets dominate the Tigers, 7:25 in the ball game. Golden Tigers are not giving up. You know, they still are playing hard. Here's a play. Bryson drops back, same play, and
they're sitting on it.
It's in the hands of the Hornets, and they intercept the ball, take it down to the 48. Alabama State with an interception that will bring the Golden Tiger defense on the field, and the Hornets, just like that, take advantage of a Golden Tiger turnover.
Yes,
it's been a struggle. It's been a challenge for Coach Willie Slater's Golden Tigers. Coach Slater, in his 16th year at Tuskegee University, has won quite a few Turkey Day Classics.
As far as Tuskegee winning this, coach.
He's number. That's what I was just about to say. Next to Cleve Abbott, he's the winningest coach in the history of Tuskegee. Here's the play. Alabama State runs it. Number 2 is going to be driven out of bounds by number 3. I tell you,
I like to see Coach Slater had to make a little move in there. You know, looked like the option quarterback from back in the day. That was a good job.
From Livingston University, he hadn't forgotten about it.
He haven't forgotten it.
He didn't like that call. Something happened.
I think he was wanting to hold on the outside.
He's letting the officials know how he felt about it, and it wasn't a good look. I'm sure he had some nice choice words for him. Here's a play. Alabama State with the football. 6:30. It's all academic now for the Tigers. 30-9 is your score. It's been a long evening for the Golden Tigers. The grand finale of 2021.
We got you, Frank.
I've had a difficult time today myself.
After 11 games,
it's hard to look. It's hard to look at it sometimes. I'm with you on that point.
Well, it's been a challenging year, guys. As I said, we started here in Montgomery. We end here in Montgomery, and hopefully we would have ended on a better note. But it is what it is.
Yeah. But we do got a lot of positive things to look forward to in the athletic department at Tuskegee University. Like our women's basketball team being ranked number 23
absolutely,
in the nation.
absolutely.
Yes, go ahead. And kudos, because they came up here to Alabama State and
got a victory.
Yeah, they did.
Even though it was on the exhibition, but it's a dub in our hearts.
It's a dub in our hearts.
It is. And Coach Benji Taylor's basketball team is on the road this year. They're getting ready to start their season. And
pick number 2 in the conference, if I do recall that correctly.
Okay, we'll see. Well, right here, Alabama State has been the dominating factor in this ball game. 30-9 is your score. Hornets have it 1st and 10. They have it on the 27-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Alabama State with the football.
Under 5
got the freshman quarterback in. He's getting a chance to get a few reps here against the Tigers.
Okay, here come Big Baby.
It's been the bragging rights of I-85.
So it is Thanksgiving, fellas.
It is Thanksgiving, and
we got 4 minutes and 30 seconds that we have to fill with time. So I'm gonna ask y'all, fellas, what are y'all thankful for this year?
Well, I'm thankful for having the opportunity to have good health and broadcast Golden Tiger football. Gonna be a Golden Tiger fan to the end, and I'm gonna support these Golden Tigers, win, lose, or draw, and it's just about dedication. You have some good years and you have some bad years, and this has been a rather challenging year.
Yep. Well said, Frank. Well said, Frank. And sometimes you in the storm, you have to beat the storm to come through it. But we deal with adversity and controversy, and it's not the first time. And that's part of being a Tuskegee and going to Tuskegee Golden Tigers. You deal with adversity and you develop and grow. These young kids did a great job. They put their best foot forward. And if they didn't put their best foot forward, they know how to put their best foot forward because you got some great leadership out there in the coaching staff. and with the university. So I'm looking forward to seeing big things come for these kids.
Alabama State drives it down to the 2-yard line. They knocking on the door, guys, again. Got a chance to let this freshman quarterback work this offense, and he has it down. It's going to be first and goal. Second and goal.
Actually,
ball.
second and 2.
Second and
get the first down
yeah,
without
second
getting a
and
touchdown.
Yeah, second and 2 rather. And the give is to number 4.
Yeah, he tipping. He ain't ready yet. Send that boy back to the books. He ain't ready. That boy tipping.
Well, why you said
Dante Norris?
Dante Norris, yeah.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
While you sending them back to the books, I'm gonna tell you, I'm thankful that I was able to represent the Black College Sports Network and come in and partner with the Tuskegee Digital Network and you two guys to be able to bring audio and video of the Golden Tigers this football season.
Well, Alabama State, just like that, they walk in. Number 2 goes in from 2 yards. Jakari Merritt in front of his hometown crowd of Montgomery, Alabama, at 6 for the Hornets. 36-9 is your score.
Yes, thanks, and thank you, Drew. I appreciate too what Black College Sports Network did a great job, and we look forward to. I really enjoy working with you. We had our challenges, but we pulled through and we persevere, and so I enjoy that as well.
Well, we want to thank Roy Evans and A.D. Drew and the staff for being with us. Here's the PAT. It's up. It's good.
Good.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to continue this relationship into basketball season and then baseball, softball, and whatever sports they would like for us to cover in the springtime.
Well, let's say congratulations to all of the seniors. The last ball game here as Golden Tigers. It's been a great journey for them. Having the Tuskegee athletic and academic experience is an experience that it will be, remembered by many. Ken Woodard, you've been through it. I've been through it. A.D. Drew, you went to grad school at Tuskegee.
Yes, sir.
The Tuskegee experience is one that is prolific. I mean, it's one that you can hold near and dear. Athletics plays a crucial part. We are accustomed to a winning program, and a winning program is what Tuskegee has experienced. Coach Willie Slater, second winningest coach at Tuskegee University, next to Cleve Abbott. 16 years as head man at Tuskegee University, seen many games against these Golden Tigers. We were hoping to see 700, but we won't see 700 probably until the next season as the Hornets kick it off to the Golden Tigers. Steve Hodges, the young man from Park Crossing, will call fair catch and shows a little dejection as he throws it down. And, it's just a difficult one to swallow, for these senior ball players. They wanted to go out with a bang. We were hoping that we would come down here and display some of our shortcomings and turn them around and beat the Hornets, but it just didn't turn out that way. And things happen, and you just have to deal with them. And it's been a challenging year. We've traveled across the Southeast. We went as far as Ohio, and we'll do it again, Ken Woodard, if we have to, and A.D. Drew.
Oh, and I'm ready to gas up the car and ride with you fellas.
Sounds like a winner.
Here's the play. And
I lost track of the ball.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the ball went.
I saw him throw it out there to the right side.
Yeah, it went to the sideline.
I lost track of it.
I was looking at Steve Hodges, and he's frustrated because he got to get his hands on the ball. That kid can have a great. This is last time putting on the Golden Tigers uniform. Well, and he wants that ball. Well, you say he's a
red shirt senior.
Red shirt senior.
And there's a lot of kids with the COVID year and some other stuff who may get an opportunity to come back if they choose to continue their education at Tuskegee University.
Too much pressure. He got the pressure on it.
He's got all day to run.
Well,
picks up a first down.
But that's what you want. I mean, we're gonna run the clock. You're going to run the clock, and I continue to say I'm avid that Alabama State, it's 2 minutes to go in the game. run the clock is good. They gonna let you, but they ain't gonna let you go deep, because the deep would be the threat. Get them down in field goal position to be able to score.
2 minutes to go in this ball game. Alabama State 36, Tuskegee 9. Golden Tigers have a first down. Ball is on the 38-yard line of ASU. Bryson Williams calling the signals. Has receivers either side. Bryson on a long count. Takes the snap, drops back. Here's the southpaw, throws out long. And it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver for the Golden Tigers. And that's going to be Green. Well, guys, 1 minute and 29 away from the end of this contest. Some will be traveling north on the 85. Some will be traveling south. Some will be meeting with family and friends. Some will partake in Thanksgiving dinner. Some have already had their dinner. But the Hornets will be the celebrating team today. Congratulations to them. They have won the Turkey Day Classic in Montgomery, Alabama, in front of their hometown crowd. Here's a play. Bryson throws it out again. It's going to be caught. Good for a first down. Golden Tigers going to be pushed out of bounds around the 9-yard line.
They're going to give you that all day, Frank, because that's all they're doing is chewing up the clock. You got another minute to go. You know, take it up top, make your score look good. But I really got to give credit to a lot of the guys. This is going to be their last time putting on that Golden Tiger uniform, and it's very sentimental to them. And so I can see some of the frustration, but it's also going to be the turning point on them to go to the next level.
You know, when you've worn the crimson and gold, it's an honor. And fumble on the play. Looks like the Hornets have the football. It was pushed out. And Alabama State will have the football with 1:01 to go.
Victory formation.
They're in victory formation. A minute left to go. They won't run another play, I don't think. Tuskegee University goes down today. Alabama State, the victor, 36-9 is your final for Montgomery, Alabama. It's been our pleasure to be here and be a part of another Turkey Day Classic. We're just 1 minute and 1 second away from this game going down in the record books. Alabama State with the football, 1st and 10. The ball is on the Golden Tigers 40-yard line. Hornets with the football. 61 seconds to go in this ball game. It'll be all over. And they continue to run.
They're actually running a real play.
They're running a play. And
take it to the house.
Touchdown.
Alabama State scores again. And that young man has done it at least twice today.
And took it to the house.
And
that's when you know you're in a rivalry game, when they score. When a team is
Don Trey Manley.
That Manley from Bullock.
17 miles down 29 from Tuskegee. From Bullock County High School, makes all of the people in Union Springs proud. I would like to say hello to all my friends down in Union Springs, and Manley certainly represents the city of Union Springs and Bullock County High School with distinction. ASU with the PAT, they lead it 42-9 in the Turkey Day Classic. Here's the kick. The PAT, it's up and it's good. 43-9 is your score, and the Hornets score again with 50 seconds left in the ball game. Hornets will kick it off. Golden Tigers will have 50 more seconds with the football.
You know, Alabama State wound up being undefeated at home this year.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well, this game today gives them end of the year momentum boost. They may not go to a playoff or may not go to a championship game, but it gives them 365 days of bragging rights to their friends up I-85, and we give them their props today. They've been the better team.
For all my Alabama State friends, I'm sorry for all the trash I've been talking all these years. I guess you
never be sorry. Never be sorry. Never
well,
be sorry.
my Hornet spray didn't work today. I'm gonna hear about that Hornet and Wasp spray.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take it like a man. But it's been all Alabama State. Congratulations to the Alabama State family. They did an outstanding job today. 43-9 is the final here. Golden Tigers have another opportunity as they kick it off to the Tigers. Stephen Hodges lets it roll in the end zone, and you can tell the frustration in his movement. And young man from Park Crossing High School played probably in the stadium maybe as a high school player. It's come back home to Montgomery, and it would have wanted to show its hometown fans a better look from its Tigers. It's been a challenging day for the Golden Tigers as Tuskegee University has 50 seconds.
I like the way the O-line is
still
coming
left.
out
The
there.
O-line is still coming out with jubilation.
Full throttle, baby. Full throttle.
They're showing that Tuskegee spirit.
Yes, led by Big
Give them credit for that pride. You know,
yeah, they coming out there.
You don't give it up to the end. There's a play with
and Goodlow. That Goodlow. Come on, baby.
Where's he
Golden
been?
Boys is up in here playing some football, baby. We sucks. 60 minutes of football.
Where's he been? Where's he been?
Yeah, we'll work that one in the shop there, Frank. But again,
young man,
I like to see them guys come up there
from Lithia Springs, Georgia. Goodlow on the carry for the Golden Tigers. He's had an impressive year.
And he's a senior along with Nate Harrison, that center that played center, right guard, and left guard.
Nate Harrison, your neighbor there in Tuskegee.
Yes, indeed. And
product of Booker T. Washington High School.
Booker T. Washington. Played up under Coach Hurd. He's been a guy that's been a force and gonna be a graduate of Tuskegee.
He's taking back
academically strong and physically strong on the football field, and was versatile to play quite a few more than just one positions, and that's what you don't see every day.
Nate Harrison also a product of Tuskegee YMCA and Tuskegee Parks and Recreation.
Oh, Drew, you had him too. I remember when you had him, Drew.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he's been a good kid, and that's really the important thing that we like to say, that winning and losing is very important, but building strong young men out there on the football field to be able to persevere. And when them running out there with 41 seconds to go, and they ran onto the field, that shows character, and that's what we really instill. And so all those guys that didn't win on the scoreboard on the football field became a winner in life because they're not going to give up, and that's what we get that check.
Tuskegee University falls today 43-9, the end of the 2021 season. I would just like to take the opportunity to thank the staff of the Tuskegee University Athletics Department, the administration, the students, the fans, and all of us who have enjoyed bringing the Golden Tiger football games to you this year. It's been a challenging season, guys, but the Tuskegee spirit will never die. We'll always support the Golden Tigers. Win, lose, or draw, Tuskegee fans are just that vibrant when it comes to our Golden Tigers. Willie Slater, head football coach at Tuskegee University, has had his hands full this year, has had the COVID situation. And a lot of obstacles have faced the Tigers at Tuskegee. But all in all, we've maintained that Tuskegee pride. We've done the very best we can. And a lot of times, guys, we've taken little and made much of it. And that's what's being a Golden Tiger. That's what it's all about. Ken Woodard, you've been there. You understand what I'm saying. You've been there through some turbulent times. You've been there through some winning seasons. And
what it's called, that song, good old song we used to sing, Memories and Miseries. That's what the Tigers mean to me. You have memories and you have miseries. I left the high school queen to give her up for this football team, and it's a beautiful thing. But I love it, and these guys gonna have moments and things that gonna stick with them for the rest of their life and their days, and we look forward to them coming back and doing things. But I seen some things from these young kids. and it doesn't show on the scoreboard. It will not show on the record because when we're going back to our days, Frank, as you can also remember, we had a couple of 3-7 seasons. But we had Michael Creighton went to New England Patriots. We had Champ go to New York Giants. We had Roosevelt go to the New England Patriots. Excuse me. We had Michael Creighton went to the Washington Redskins. You know, myself, of course, where I went to. But
where did you go? Tell us where you went. You know? Talking about everybody else, you know. Tell us where you went.
I went and got that check, Coach.
Went to Mile High, didn't you?
I got that check. And but the value, and then some of the guys that didn't make it to the next level, and some of the guys I didn't mention, forgive them for me not mentioning all the guys. Gerald Best was a guy. He played quarterback. He ended up going and playing defensive back with Buffalo Bills, and then in the Canadian League. You know, so. But the things you learn on this football field may not have been seen today, and it may not be seen in that scoreboard. But it will be seen as they go and carry themselves on in life. And I got to give a lot of respect to some guys that I did not mention. But what they learn on the field, the scores is just a guiding tool to get you in the right direction. And you continue to develop and grow. And I wish them all the best as they develop and grow to the young men they're going to be. And that's it.
Well, Ken Woodard, A.D. Drew, it's been a fantastic year to work with you guys. I'm always delighted to be a part of a broadcast. It will certainly enlighten and enhance Mother Tuskegee. You know, it's just a part of our lives, and we do it because we love it. Want to thank the fans for the opportunity. You've been dedicated. You've been with us from the beginning. We started over a few blocks away in Crampton Bowl and ended it here on the campus of Alabama State University. Not an ending that we would have loved to have, but we ended it. We want to thank the Golden Tigers, the coaching staff, the Tuskegee University Department of Athletics, Tuna, a great support group of Tuskegee University. Want to shout out to Guy Harrison, its president on the West Coast. We want to thank Lily Lanier, the president of the Tuskegee National Alumni Association, Dr. Charlotte Morris and her staff and cabinet at Tuskegee University. Coach Willie Slater, athletic director and head football coach at Tuskegee University, all integral parts of bringing this broadcast to fruition here for the 2021 season. For Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew, I'm sorry, go right ahead, Drew.
I got one more. You got to throw in there. You got to throw Nick Brown in there.
My man
Nick, one
Nick,
of the hardest working people in that athletic department.
Nick Brown was in the athletics department. Nick kind of came in and took on. That guy wore about 5 or 6 hats this year,
and then especially after the challenges he had this summer.
Nick had some challenges, had some medical challenges, and he came back strong and was a very, very integral part. And please excuse me, Nick Brown, for not mentioning you. You have been our go-to guy on the campus of Tuskegee. Many we won't call by name, but all have been an integral part of the Tuskegee family, all dedicated Golden Tigers. On behalf of Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew, I'm Frank Lee, wishing you a happy Thanksgiving 2021.
We'll holler.
Later.
Football, baby.
Later.
Golden Boys. Whoa.
Chris Ivan. I'm a political science psychology major hailing from Tuskegee.
My name is Brooklyn Berrier. I'm an animal science major hailing from Villa Rica, Georgia.
And today we just like to take the time out to thank everyone for their support in the To Be Initiated Uniform Fund.
And we would like to thank all of the donors and family and friends who donated in order to help us get new uniforms so we could volunteer. As a freshman, it felt real and it felt like, putting on a uniform for the first time and being an official, in an official Marshall Kempton Piper uniform, it just felt real and it felt amazing. And it just felt like I was really a part of the band.
As an upperclassman Piper and section leader, I came in my freshman year wearing my father's uniform. So it's a great experience to be able to come in and get a brand new uniform and be able to go into my next 2 years as a Marshall Kempton Piper. It's something that I can call my mom.
We want to thank you for the alumni, family, and friends for your continued support of the Marshall Kempton Piper Band, and we look forward to a bright future.